The site's back up. I know, I can't believe it either. The site is back up. Fluffy community back in action thanks to the efforts of so many wonderful people. Good evening, happy Saturday night. My name is Axolotl Andy, and I will be your host, James Streamer, for this evening's rendition of the Fluffcast. Let's see what the boys are up to tonight. Hello, boys.
Hello.
Oh, it's just you. Hey, man.
It's, it's just me.
Oh, it's just classic Billy.
Yes.
Oh, crap, this isn't working. Oh, dear. Oh, wait, there we go. My VTuber overlay on my stream doesn't like to work when, what's it called? When it's just me in here.
Oh, so you need just one other asshole to get it to work.
Pretty much, yeah, I can't work with, I need,
I'm that asshole.
I need two assholes to make this thing work. One asshole, that's not enough. Too much shit.
Yep.
Alright, so tonight, let's see, it's been a couple weeks since we've been live. I know Menthol said he wanted to come on in to talk, but, whatever. So tonight, since it's just you and me for right now, for the foreseeable time, I'm gonna go ahead and say if you're watching right now, feel free. We got not talking points. What's it called? Call-ins. If you want to jump into the voice channel we have here on the Discord site, we'll pull you in and you can talk about your time on the site, your favorite video game, all kinds of crap. Who gives a shit anyway? But yeah, site's back up. How you feeling about that, P?
It's good. I feel like personally, it's like my opinion is patience is a virtue. If all the faculties are like you're able to like get it ready, I wouldn't have mind waiting another week or two as long as everything works instead of losing all that data like they were afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
But people are getting a little antsy, so
Obviously, yeah.
yeah. That's just me. I could sit on anything. Like I heard Elden Ring came out, and I was like, "Oh shit, that was this week," or Warhammer 3, whichever one.
Yeah, Warhammer 3. Elden Ring comes out in like 2 weeks. Or next
Oh,
week.
that close. Yep. See, just like
See, you're
that.
just, you don't even care, yeah.
I really don't. The
February
Sigma grind set.
25th, the Sigma Male grind set, yeah.
Rule number 738: don't care about when shit's due.
I've actually got a Sigma Male grind set joke on the drawing for the evening.
Yeah.
Sigma Male. Sigma Male grind set rule 7632. All fluffies are beavers.
Yes.
It's true. Dude, holy. What is that from? I can't remember. This guy is just like, he's pointing at something that's clearly not a beaver, and he's like, dude, holy shit, look at that beaver.
Oh, I
But
can't
it's,
remember. I don't know, man.
what is that? It's like from a movie or some shit.
Think it. Uh, oh, I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole trying to
I
find
gotta
that
try to
now.
find out this beaver myth. Oh, I remember what it was. I know what it was. It's not even from a movie. You know, you're gonna hate me for this one, but it's from a YouTube show or a YouTube series where this guy, Lieutenant Eddie, and his buddies were playing like Hearthstone, and one of his funny boys, Cooper, was like gesturing towards one of the cards that was a hyena, and he goes, "Hey, dude, look at that beaver. It's not a beaver. It's a hyena." Oh, stupid shit.
Now I have terminal 7 brain cancer. Thank you, Andy.
What?
Nothing.
Oh my god. Dude, that went from 0 to 100 real fast.
Yeah.
So how'd your day go today? What are you up to? Oh wait, I need my midsies.
Been working this whole week. I've been working this whole weekend, so it's been a lot of fun.
You still at the fudge place?
Yeah, 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's been. Oh, this whole event this week has not been fun.
Okay. Pardon me, it's not been fun?
No, it's been a lot of crap.
Why? Oh,
Like,
I'm sorry to hear about that, man.
we went on a 10. I'm like, yesterday it was cooking day. I did not drop any on my leg. Um, that was fine because you don't have to deal with people today. It was just dealing with people. I don't
understand.
like people.
You don't like people?
I
People are
don't like
great.
serving people because
Mm.
they're really stupid. You should know this. You used to deliver the pizza.
Yeah, but you see, you gotta understand, I really like people.
All right, think of those. All right, think of the people that whenever you delivered, they either gave you not a tip, said you're late, or gave you $1 tip. Those are the people you deal with every day,
Oh my god.
every time.
Yeah, that'd be.
They're shitters and they're dumb.
That is a handful to deal with. Now, see, the dollar tip, I actually, most of the time, I could understand the dollar tip.
No, a purposeful dollar tip.
Oh, you mean like spiteful?
Yes.
A lot of people were hiding it, but all right. I don't mean to poke holes through your anger, and I don't mean to diminish your anger.
Hello, Menthol.
Wait. Oh, hey, Menthol.
Heyo.
It's good to see you, bub.
How's it going?
Oh, it's certainly going, let me tell you. Talk about the site going back up, shitty customer service. You worked at Taco Bell for a really long time, right, Menthol?
A couple months. Not
Oh,
a really
really?
long time.
What was where did you work that you had like really good food? So like you had a lot of food service experience because you always talk about it.
It was mostly in a cafeteria that I worked at. Worked there for about a year.
Oh, okay.
Did you happen to deal with any shitters?
Not particularly, no. Because, like, it was a special needs school. So, most of the people there were pretty chill. Like, you had to learn how to do, like, sign language and shit like that to interact with some of the deaf kids. But other than that, wasn't that bad.
Are you ASL certified?
No, not even close. Like, I know about 4 signs. I know how to do, like, chicken or beef or whatever, you know?
Beef or chicken. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've never learned ASL.
No, funny enough, I actually learned a lot of ASL from somebody that I was dating more than from the school program.
Was she deaf?
No, her ex was.
Oh, okay.
So she was pretty fluent and shit.
Could she like
And
read
then,
lips? Or...
Hmm?
Could she read lips? Or is that just
No.
It's only deaf people who do that. My bad.
Yeah.
I've never spoken to anybody who's deaf or blind. Now that I think on it. Yeah, I never had that interaction.
If you can get them to talk, which, you know, a lot of them don't like to because of the thing I'm about to mention. Like, depending on if they was born deaf or not, it's either complete nonsense or they can talk, but like that.
Yeah. I on
Yeah.
Seinfeld they had the one chick who was just like, I'm deaf. Like they
can't hear it, so they have no
Exactly, they don't
tone
really have a frame
perception.
of reference.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
lie. The best analog is like, for example, when I'm live, I can't often tell what the audio levels are, if I'm too loud, if you guys are too loud. So this episode, I think I'm gonna be a little bit quieter than you guys because I heard myself way too much last week. They can't do it live, like most of us can. Speaking of the deaf or blind, pick one, you guys. If you had to be, what, dead?
I'd rather be dead.
You'd rather be dead than deaf.
I can
or
be
blind?
both. I can be both at that point.
I think I would rather be blind because being deaf still allows me to listen to music, and that's a big fucking thing.
I'd rather
Yeah.
be deaf.
What'd you say, man?
I'm the opposite. I'd rather be deaf.
I'm trying to think. I think that so much of what I enjoy requires me to be able to see that I think I'd rather be deaf, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really big into my video games.
It's true. I could watch anime if I was deaf.
Yeah.
I could still watch all the anime in the world.
You just could never listen to the kick-ass soundtracks,
Yeah,
Menthol.
you would just never know
Never again.
You would never be able to do a good impersonation of Joseph Joestar's English ever again.
You would never be able to hear Rain from Cowboy Bebop again. That's a hard one.
That's a hard one to beat, man.
That's a hard one to lose. Oh god. So this.
Before you start, Billy, I just want to point out that all I did was a sketch and a couple lines on this drawing. I'm already up to 7 layers.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Trying to beat
Every
my
time.
Dude, I'm trying to beat my record. I don't know what to
Why
tell
don't you make a layer every time you make a fucking line? How about that?
Yeah,
See how long it
is that a challenge?
You'll crash your thing, man. Don't do that.
Anyway, what were you saying, bud?
I was looking at I send comics in to get graded every once in a while, mostly for signatures.
By graded, what do you mean by graded?
You send it in, it gets like, here you go, please, Mr. Comic Man, look at my comic. Put it in a nice thing of plastic and give me a scale from 1 to 10 if it's good or not. If it's 1,
Like what collectible value it has.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
if it's basic, it goes from like 0.5 to 10. 0.5 is like, I have half a page of this comic book. 10 is unicorn and they don't exist except in North Korea, but that's beside the point.
Unicorns, like, if you pulled one straight off the presses and put it into a case,
You wouldn't even be
it is questionable if that's a 10 because you touched it.
Yeah.
Well, then how would you have to be like a fucking psychokinetic monstrosity to move a 10?
Basically.
Oh my god.
Basically, or have a book that's like square bound. Like one that doesn't have like normal books have like it's stapled together. A square bound is usually a deluxe book that's like an actual like book where it's like glued together. That gives it more stability, and so the staples don't pop out.
Okay. We actually, sorry to interrupt, but we actually do have it from the horse's mouth. Ace CFA 44 says he was blind until he was about 13, and then they did a lens implant. He says he'd rather be deaf because being blind sucks.
Okay, straight from the horse's
Okay.
mouth.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. I'm curious. They got a couple. They got a couple blind people. I'm sorry. I know you want to talk about comics, but I'm just. Anyway, they got a couple blind people on YouTube, and the one fella, very happy fella, he. What's it called? He's got the cloudy eyes. You know, like the whites of his eyes are clouded over. Very interesting. Very like foreign. You know, not what you're used to.
Got the cataract shit going on,
Cataracts.
huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's got river blindness from Nigeria,
Woof.
which is only takes $100 to cure, but they can't get that.
All right, so Bill, you're saying you send in your comics.
Oh,
go get
yeah,
graded.
You get them in graded. You get on a scale.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you're like, damn, that was better than I thought, or you go, what the fuck, that's not what it was, or you're like, that was a piece of shit anyway. Because it's being looked at by 3 other assholes usually. And they determine what your grade is. A 9.8 is like the best usually anybody can get normally. A 9.9 is, they even put it in gold lettering, it's like, oh! And a 10, like we said, doesn't exist. But anyway,
Yeah, like for. Oh, go ahead.
No, say what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, for example, like Amazing Fantasy number 15, the first appearance of Spider-Man. If you have a 9.6 of that sold for 3.6 million recently.
Woof.
There are no copies in existence of a 9.8.
There is, however, in existence one copy of Captain America #1 that is in a 9.8. I don't know how much that sold for though. Like from the 40s, him punching Hitler in the jaw.
With them being like, fuck you, you kraut bastard. Like that kind of shit on the cover.
Slap a Jap, buy more bonds. Superman said so.
Superman said it.
Superman said it, so I guess I gotta
It's
go.
real.
That's real,
Like,
by the way.
That's one of those things where it's like, wait a minute, Disney made a cartoon with what? I'm sorry.
Well, Disney's.
I'm sorry.
cartoon-
Who was working in a munitions factory for who?
Donald Duck. It was no, that one was propaganda. Come on.
Yeah.
You know,
Still.
yeah,
Still, there's an ad where Batman is on a machine gun with Robin shooting at Japanese soldiers for the war effort.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, they went. Anyway, back to
So you were
There's
grading.
also a really good comic cover where him and Superman are making Jimmy Olsen and Robin dig their own graves.
yeah. We'll get back to like crazy.
We'll get to that.
like,
I'll have to dig that
we'll
one.
get to like crazy 50s comics in a second because it can get really insane. But anyway, like I'm looking at the website, they have like mail-in signings where you mail in the book, the guy will sign the book, and it's verified. You get a special yellow label that says that's a real signature. That's worth money. And at this convention, they have a bunch of celebrities. Some of these celebrities are C-list CW celebrities.
What does that mean?
They work on The Flash or Titans,
The comic or the TV shows?
the shows.
Okay.
And here, I'm going to name these celebrities off and what their famous role is. And you tell me how much what you think they're charging for their signature. All right. So first we have Alan Richardson, who plays Hawk on the CW Flash show. How much do you think he's charging?
For an autograph?
Yeah.
Probably $100. CW? Is that streamed on Netflix?
No.
Oh, 75. 75, definitely.
What do you think, Menthol?
Sorry, what's up?
It's like, how much do you think the guy that plays Hawk on the CW Flash show is charging for a signature?
15, 25 bucks, something like that.
That's
$70.
Oh,
70 bucks, goddamn.
dude, within $5. Hello, I told you. The
All right.
second I heard it wasn't on Netflix, I was like,
Some
yeah,
people
bring it
like,
down.
man, I don't know. They put way too much value on like just, hey,
I was this
is a
guy.
famous person. This is a thing vaguely associated with having passed by their fucking vicinity.
So I'm gonna.
Holy shit! You need to put some respect on this air.
Listen,
Like, man, fuck that.
dude, my clout has a price, and it's $70. Okay, buddy.
Here
Bro,
we
let
go.
me tell you about this chunk of fucking gravel, right? This chunk of gravel you sit on the road that was like 2 blocks down from the guy that delivered pizzas to Andy Milanakis all the time, right? Shit
bucks.
worth like $1,000. Get fucked.
What the fuck? All
Here
right.
we go.
So, I'm just before you keep going, I want to tell you something,
Yeah.
Bill. Actually, you know what? Go do one more, and I'll tell you my secret, because I'm gonna get the next
All
one
right.
too. I guarantee.
Because this is a good one. This is Anthony Starr. He plays Homelander on The Boys show.
What the?
Oh boy.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, but those were just words. Forgive me. Is
The
that
Boys
like
is a pretty popular show on Amazon right now.
on Amazon? And Homelander, is that the main character, main villain?
He's
What's
like
his
the
role?
Superman of this world.
So is he the protagonist of the plot?
No, he's the antagonist.
Okay, so he's the antagonist of Homelander. Antagonist, pretty popular show. What, and streamed on Amazon?
Yes.
125.
Menthol.
I'm gonna say 60.
You're dead on.
You kidding me? It's less?
It's less than the asshole from the CW show.
Oh my god, what the hell? That completely.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, no, that's not possible. That's
My god. Well, I guess it's. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have. I forgot the DC points. That guy's got DC points. That's why it's more expensive.
fair.
Homelander does. Is Homelander like Superman? Like, is that a DC or a Marvel universe or?
Dynamite.
Okay, yeah, I don't even know what the hell that is. Okay, so I should have docked one of the DC points.
You
my bad.
should know what that is. That's a publishing company in your own state.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
No, all right.
Don't
So I'm gonna
matter.
tell you my secret. My secret. First off, I've been to a couple conventions. I've bought a couple autographs here and there. Second, I know what the max is for an autograph. Because I know the character. I know the person who had the most expensive autograph I've ever heard of. That is Adam West at New York Comic Con 2013. No, New York Comic Con 2012. $200. Adam,
Woo.
there's no one on Earth. There's no one on Earth with a more expensive autograph than Adam West. No one could ever get away with it. So I always start from 200 and go down.
Man, as much as I would love to give like big props and respect to Adam West,
That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna put a hard ass nigga fuck you on $200 for an autograph.
That's ridiculous.
Fuck that.
Dude.
Hold on. We haven't even gotten to the real stars yet.
Like, dog, for real, if you actually was Batman, if your fucking parents actually did get gunned down in Crime Alley by Joe Chill or whatever the fuck,
Maybe you can get 150.
and you was out here actually solving the fucking crimes, and, you know, running around with Robin and all this shit, maybe 150.
So you think the actual Bruce Wayne in real life would have a $150 autograph?
I don't think he would
Bruce
charge.
Wayne
He's
would
got
charge. I
$1
don't
billion.
think Bruce Wayne would do autographs, period.
You know,
He's a
okay,
detective. He knows handwriting analysis and shit.
That's
Can come
true.
back and bite you.
dude. Let's just pretend. Let's just pretend. You think that real life Bruce Wayne, he's got his people, and they say Bruce $150, and he goes, okay. You think so?
Maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
I can see him doing it.
Maybe.
Anyway, all right. The real.
Give $150 to the Memorial Hospital in Gordon's name.
We got 5 more on this list.
Let's do 3. Whatever.
All right. We got Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars show.
Ooh. 40.
Menthol.
$40.
110.
What?
Wow!
Oh
Wow!
my
She
God.
proud of that fucking John Hancock,
Christ
huh?
alive! I would have said, because the thing is, I'm so used to like voice actors getting the shaft, but oh my goodness, really? Wow. What else? What else has she done?
Dude,
I don't know.
real shit. She's charging $110. You know what I can do with $110?
Something
I
bad.
can go out and hire both of the voice actors for Kane and Raziel on fucking Cameo right now.
I don't know those.
I can go out and hire both of these motherfuckers from the Legacy of Kane series, the starring voices,
Oh my god.
and just be like, yo, what up? You want to record some shit? For less than it costs to get this girl's autograph.
Ahsoka Tano. Jesus Christ, Ahsoka.
God damn.
Let's get Ahsoka up on stream and let's go laugh at her.
Alright, for brevity's sake, I'm gonna skip these two because they're other CW actors. So I'm not gonna give them credit. I don't care. They might be great people, I know, but I'm not paying $60 for an autograph, thank you.
They had a wait. So at this con you're at, they had Ahsoka Tano.
No, this is for a mail-in. This is a convention coming up in Richmond next month.
Menthol, can you say some words quickly?
Mush mushy.
Okay, Pat, you might want to check your connection. You're roboting out a little bit on my end.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Wait, it might be
Also,
me.
over in the Fluffcast chat.
Let me take a look here. Oh my god. What? Dig now, die later. Holy shit, I gotta check this out.
Dude,
Yeah.
these are fucking wild, and these are all real.
Alright, give
They're
me a sec.
great.
Every one of those is actually a published comic.
1 second here.
The 60s were a wild time, my man.
Dude, the six...
Hurry up for your graves, Jimmy and Robin. I'd
No.
finish you myself, but haha, I have a code against killing.
No
What the
witnesses
hell?
in outer space.
No can hear you get stabbed in space.
No,
Oh,
the
I've
one
seen-
that kills me is the Jimmy Olsen Son of Superman comic, where he's just got him a fucking Superman robe, and Superman's like, fuck this shit, and just burns a hole in it.
I've read this one, and I know the plot behind it, and it's as stupid as you think it is.
Why is it so mean? Oh my god. Superman. It's not even called Superman. It's
Jimmy, you
Superman's
stupid
pal.
little shit. Quit giving away my identity.
Makes me sorry I ever adopted you as my son. I'll have to destroy to teach you a lesson. Also notice that back in the day, there was no such thing as a period. Everything either was in a question mark or an exclamation point.
Why was that?
Because they, if you gave a period,
Because of
people think
actually.
it's... Yep. Also, periods only worked well in ellipses, like the 3-dot ones, or as a comma. Because if you ended with a period, it makes it seem like it's comma. You have to
But-
show that's the end of the sentence.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why you
okay.
see it like written out on Jimmy's word bubble. But ... Superman ... I mean, Dad ...
Dad.
Like they beat the shit out of ellipses in comics for that exact reason.
Yeah, it wasn't until a while later that they're like, that's stupid.
Wait, before we
What?
move on, Nietzsche has a question. Nietzsche asks, which DC heroes committed the most war crimes?
Oh, fuck.
Woo!
Black Adam. Absolutely.
Who the hell is Black Adam?
The opposite of Shazam.
What's Shazam?
I don't know enough about Black Adam to contest that.
Black Adam literally overthrew an entire dictatorship over his house, over his home country, Kondak. Did not spare any of them, committed absolute war crimes against everyone, even when they surrendered. Yeah, he's cool.
He's cool.
He's cool.
He's cool, yeah. I've got his t-shirt. It's pretty cool.
I was gonna say, as far as who's committed the most war crimes, like... Fuck, technically, you could say the Flash, because that motherfucker exists in several timelines. So, like, he's probably got up to some shit.
I mean, I'm looking at the comments. I see, like, Gary York. You could say Hal Jordan when he became Parallax, but that's also... I discount that, because Parallax, what is it? Possessed him at that point, so it wasn't really him. I don't know. This is my comic nerd. You got me in a zone I really know really well.
No, I don't know much about DC. Now, if you ask me, like, Marvel characters that committed war crimes, shit.
Captain America did a bit. Well, no, more Bucky Barnes. Yeah, Bucky did the bad shit.
Bucky absolutely did some bad shit. And Captain America, you know, like, we ain't even talk about the Hell Hydra thing, because, like, fuck that. That was fucking stupid from
That
day
was
one.
stupid, but that was a clone. They retconned.
Yeah, they managed to write their way
They're,
backwards out of that
they're
one.
like, oh shit, we shot ourselves in the foot. What do we do?
How do we backpedal so hard we break our ankles on this one?
No, we're not talking about the pink kryptonite.
What the hell is pink kryptonite, dude?
Oh god, there's like multiple different things of kryptonite.
Why can't it
It's
just
the
be
pink
blue?
kryptonite is one that turns Kryptonians homosexual.
Yup.
Based?
Yeah,
Didn't they try to do that
Yeah.
with Hitler?
no, I don't know.
No, there's a lot of wild ass shit with Superman canon because of, like, just really, really dumb contributions over the years with, hey, what if this was a kryptonite? Or what if Lex Luthor did X?
How does Superman not beat the shit out of Lex Luthor all the time? Simple, young comic. Lex Luthor has a secret supply of kryptonite shaped into a dildo shoved up his ass for security purposes. He pulls it out like a knife whenever he needs to.
He calls it the Green Dragon Defense.
Oh my god.
He's ready to fucking go at any moment.
Slurp it on out of there.
Come get some, Superman! I'll shit!
Oh,
He's
yeah.
Superman's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Like, Lex Luthor, you've stolen your last batch of 40 cakes. Oh, Superman. I see.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Joke. Wait, which universe is this? Would Joker work with Lex Luthor? Have they ever worked
Oh, they've done
together?
it before, absolutely.
Joker would be like, Lex, how do you handle working against Superman? Whack it to It's easy, Joker.
I stab him with the poop knife.
The poop knife.
Use the poop knife.
The kryptonite poop knife works every time.
You can't beat it, Joker. Who else?
For-
What, Black Manta? Would Black Manta just like leave the Legion of Doom once he saw it? His like
Black
"Oh,
Manta
Manta's
would
out."
just fucking leave. He's just
He's
done with
just-
this.
Everyone
Him and
else.
Solomon Grundy are like, dude, you want to go get something to eat? Like, yeah, man, I'm fucking hungry. Let's leave this nonsense alone.
The rest of the Legion of Doom is there, like, entertain the idea just because, you know, Lex is pretty smart. But Black Manta's like, nope, this is too wild for
Nope.
me. And he walks out the door.
Like I said, Solomon Grundy would roll out too because he's too smart for this shit.
I thought he was. Is he like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, where he like changes his intelligence, or like what's?
Fuck
his...
no, he's a big
no,
dumb
he's a
zombie.
zombie.
I thought he was smart.
Nope.
No, he's Solomon Grundy, born in a Monday.
I know that one, right?
Christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday.
Yeah.
No, I know that one. I know that one.
No, he's straight up just like a big fucking Frankenstein idiot monster. Like, yeah, he's got nothing going on
Oh,
besides
that's-
super strong.
Oh,
There's
that's
nothing
brutality.
going on in that noggin.
head
I don't-
empty.
Alright.
When I still alive. What were
So-
we talking about?
And
I got
weird, like, crazy hitboxes in the fucking Injustice games.
That's true, but we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, no. The fact that he can just
The-
whiff his super like 6 times in a row and still hit it.
Stop! You're giving me the Ashida. But okay, we got 2 more signatures.
All right.
These are actual actors, I'd like to say.
Okay.
All right, for this one we have Evangeline Lilly.
Evangeline Lilly, alright, yeah, I can see that one.
Who's that? What is
She
do?
played the Wasp in the Marvel movies, and she was also the female elf in the Hobbit movies. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the one they added in for bullshit reasons.
Yes.
You know, I'm not going to talk shit about the Hobbit movies because Funk's not here to defend them. Funk, the one man who likes the Hobbit movies, isn't
Give
here.
it a second to pop. Just
Oh.
pop in out of nowhere. You're like, you talking shit on Hobbit?
Hey guys, I heard you were talking about the Hobbit. My Hobbit sense was tingling.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, can we get a effing chat for Funk's grandpa tonight?
Chat.
Funk isn't with us tonight because he has to go attend a funeral. His grandfather passed away, so
Yep.
yeah. He said he might be in here late, but I'm not. Whatever. Let the man do his thing. If you
Yeah.
see Funk on the street, tell him give him your condolences.
Yep.
Can't miss him. He's really tall. Anyway.
Big crazy motherfucker walking around with a beard. It's like 6'5".
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna say $150 for this chick. Definitely, those some high-profile movies.
What do you think, Menthol?
Evangeline Lilly autograph, since she's an actual like MCU actress and shit. All right, give me a hint. Is it above or below 3 digits?
It's actually below.
What?
I'm
Yep.
surprised.
I'm surprised. The Wasp?
Below 3 digits. All right.
I'm definitely off then.
Yep.
I'm
Come
gonna
in.
say 175, 200, somewhere in that range.
90.
90. Damn, dude. Oh, you meant like actually below, like under
Yeah.
entirely.
Yeah, man, that like
No,
below.
sorry, I meant like the 3 to 4 digit line. My bad. That's what
Oh,
I was
okay.
asking earlier.
Wait, how much is it?
$90.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking she might command at least 1,000.
Oh my god.
All
Shit, not $90 though. Really, that's it.
That's it. And finally,
All right.
William Shatner.
Oh my god. He's not Adam. Oh my god.
There's no way he's the most expensive autograph though.
I like who would be more expensive than Adam West? Walt Disney?
Nimoy.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. How much is Robert Downey Jr.'s? Actually, give me a second.
I don't know, but the nigga's worth like fucking 38
Oh
billion
my
per
goodness,
film. So
Robert
like shit. They gotta pay the GDP of several small countries to get him to show up on set.
Even more if you want him in blackface.
Yeah. Like you really gotta throw down a check for that one.
Fuck off. That movie was cool.
It was
movie
cool.
was
We're not
cool.
saying anything bad
That
about
movie
it. We're
was
just
cool,
saying
and it
it's
really
cost a
speaks
lot.
to his acting ability for him to whip out fucking blackface in the 2000s like that, and it not just be the most offensive thing of all time.
Okay, I think Downey's autograph might be more expensive than Adam West's.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck has he not surpassed him?
I don't know.
Because you would think with him being like the hottest fucking property on the planet in flesh form right now, the dude would command a pretty goddamn high price for his John Hancock.
Yeah, true. All right. So what was the last autograph, boss?
Shatner,
Shatner. Oh man.
aka JT Kirk.
Oh man.
Captain JT
James
Kirk.
Tiberius Kirk.
Of the Starship Enterprise. Ooh. I'm of
Holy
two
good
minds here.
word.
Either
Good
it's
word.
expensive as all hell, or it's cheap because he's cool.
No, I'm gonna say Shatner's a dick. I'm gonna say 200.
I'm gonna say crap. I don't want to go either over or under because 200 is sort of like the breaking point in my opinion. The question is he more valuable than Adam West? And does he see himself as more valuable than Adam West? I'm gonna say no, but he still has a high opinion of himself. 185.
All right, you are both correct, as he is the most expensive person on this list.
Okay.
But he is only 130.
Real? Okay.
Okay.
I bet if you put a copy of Tech Wars in front of him, he will melt.
That joke went over my head. What?
It's okay. It's his ghost written novel series.
Is it good?
No.
Oh man.
It's like giving Jake the Snake his sex addiction book if they haven't signed it from him.
Did you?
You can. I wouldn't recommend it.
Did you? Did you get it signed by Jake the Snake?
Hell no! I didn't. He wanted like. I don't know. He wanted. I can't remember.
That's like
No, I didn't bring a book with him. I
That's
don't have that book.
That's like getting the Nostalgia Critic to sign your copy of The Wall.
Bro, you know what copy of a book I want to get like actually signed by the author? Now that I think about it,
The Invasion by K.A. Applegate.
close.
What?
The what is it? The Andalite Chronicles by K.A. Applegate.
Oh really? Oh yeah, you're hot on that. I knew it. I could
Yeah.
smell it from here. Yeah.
You could smell the Animorphs. You could smell the child war crime.
Yeah, I could smell the childhood war crimes. Yeah.
Dude,
All
the
right.
war crimes in that series are fucking real. I'm telling you, man. People slept on that shit.
Dude, fucking, they're fighting. He's the one kid, Marco. Now Marco's the jokester character in the Animorphs. All right, he's always laughing. He's got long hair. He's the party boy. All right, he goes into battle as a gorilla. Half the times he gets an arm ripped off or his forehead torn to shreds, and he like goes to tap to see if it's like, do I still have my face? No, you don't have your face anymore. It's just bone. And he's like, uh-oh. That shit's tight, man. Don't fuck with the Animorphs.
I guess I guess I never read the Animorphs.
Dude, Animorphs is like, dude, I didn't think of anything of it when I was a kid, but like it's got like fridge horror where you close the fridge, realize what you saw, and you're like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's like
man.
I've
Like,
seen
people talk
video
about
talk about it.
Goosebumps, like, fucking shook them as kids. No, fuck that.
Goosebumps was,
shit's-
dude, Goosebumps. Even as a kid, I knew Goosebumps was Bush League.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad. Bush League is, you don't want to be Bush League.
Oh. I think I bought like Goosebump books, but not to read them. I think I just bought them for like the cool covers. That's it. I really didn't care.
They do
I
have-
kind of got the same effect out of getting the Goosebumps Pogs at one point.
Oh, not
right.
Pogs.
You're old enough to have Pogs. I forgot.
Hell yeah, dude, I had Pogs. What are you talking about?
Did you
I
have-
was there for the Omega Revolution. I remember all that shit.
Do you still have your?
Do you have tech decks? Can you pop an ollie on your tech deck?
Bruh, I can totally pop an ollie on a tech deck. I can't do no tricks, but I can pop an ollie.
I was talking to my cousin about this the other day, like a couple weeks ago. He's like, hell yeah, I had Pogs. He's like, he's the best one I had, or the one that might be worth money now, was an O.J. Simpson slammer.
Jesus
Where on one side it was
Christ.
guilty, and on the other side it was innocent. And I'm like,
Oh, that's pretty sick.
That's tight. Yeah,
and he's, I'm
Bruh.
like, where is it? He's like, I don't know. I probably threw it out because Pogs
Bruh,
was
you know what's
kitty.
fucking wild though?
What?
We think of Pogs as being a dead ass trend, right?
Yeah.
Like
It
Crazy
never died.
Bones.
It never died.
Pogs never died.
Oh
It's
no,
not.
it's still going fucking strong in some places.
Yep.
What, like
South
Mexico?
America being one of them.
Yep.
Because it's very cheap entertainment.
That makes sense.
Like, bruh, for real? For fucking real. Pogs are, like, they're huge. People still make their own Pogs. It's to that point.
That is, dare I say, pretty pog.
It's pretty poggers.
That is pretty poggers, not gonna lie.
Nah, I'm in there on, like, a lot of those old things like that, because, like, I don't know. I like playing a lot of tabletop games, like dominoes and shit like that is a real big jam of mine.
Yeah, man.
I know a lot of folks, like, you know, our age have never played dominoes.
My cousins were big on dominoes. They were very big on dominoes.
It's a terrifying game to play when you're going against somebody who actually knows how to play.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
dude,
gonna say, once you learn how to play, you can basically read what's in the other people's hands when you're good
Yeah.
enough.
yeah, you'll
Pete-
just get your
And,
fucking
like, you
pussy
can
spanked.
predict what's coming.
People go full sicko mode on dominoes.
Oh, it gets hilarious after a while, because that's why it becomes so, like, goofy and hood radish and shit, where you start, like, talking shit across the table real hard.
Do you have a hype man with you when you play dominoes, Menthol? Do you have just like
Basically.
you have a really angry black guy with a scarf and a backwards baseball cap yelling shit
Shut
every
up.
time you play a piece?
It's got
Not
Uncle
necessarily.
Blastflaw.
Yeah, basically, I got Uncle Blastwall hanging out with me. No,
Do you have a guy looking in from the window outside yelling "World Star"
no,
every time you play dominoes?
no, I do get a couple of, like, songs going in particular that I like to play to, but, like, no, for real, you get a good game of dominoes playing with, like, about 4 or 5 cats that really know what they're doing going in a good rotation. Man, it's some scary shit to watch, because they'll just pop, pop, 15, pop, 15, pop, 10, pop, 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 10, pop, 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 10, pop, pop, 15. Just racking fucking points. And they're going through that shit at light speed. And they'll be calling each other's plays out, like, 2-3 turns in advance. Just to fuck with each other.
That might be too much.
It's hilarious. People sitting there talking about, like, man, I know you got that shit. I know you got that 3-5. Put it down, bitch. Put it down. You see somebody across the table trying their best to keep their poker face up.
You just see them turn white immediately. Like, oh no, he knows.
Because
Figured
the
out.
thing is, it's all raw math. If you have a set of double sixes, right? A double six set contains 28 dominoes. You go blank through 6 on every number. That's it. If you can count what's in your hand and what's on the board already, you can figure out what's where. It just becomes like super quick guessing game at that point.
Counting cards wins.
It's way faster than counting cards because you only have to keep up with 28 of them, you know?
Oh, what was I thinking of?
All right, so we do have a
It's in the
question
52.
from the gallery here. I think we've answered this before. We talked about this before, but fuck it, why not? We're on it. Favorite superhero or supervillain or both?
Oh,
Mm.
super villain, easy pick. Carnage from the Spider-Man line of comics. I'll tell you why.
You basic bit.
No, I'll tell you
Whoa.
why. Because a lot of the other villains in Spider-Man and in Marvel in general are very complex villains that are very like emotionally deep. They have a lot of like development to them, and their plight relates more to who they are and where they came from than what their actual power is. More often than not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just how Stanley and Kirby and Ditko and them wrote back in the day.
Yep.
However, Carnage is like the embodiment of the 90s. He is that big dumb pure supervillain. I'ma kill because I like killing, because killing energy. He is pure. There is no confusion in this man. That's kind of why I like Carnage, because he's just like, no, he's clean as fuck. There is no questioning this man's motivation. That shit is exactly what it says on the can.
I like Black Manta.
That's fair.
I don't even like the comics or read the comics or whatever. I was in high school, and they said, hey, for this art assignment for the art class, for the digital art class I was in, they said draw a superhero and a supervillain duking it out or whatever. And I went, okay, what's a cool? I was just looking through stuff, and I was like, I really like the orange on Aquaman, and then I saw Black Manta, and that was a supervillain like arch nemesis, and I was like, oh my god, it's such a cool design. I like the disc on his head. I like that he's black. I like a lot of things about Black Manta. He's cool.
Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly, he's got in the movie he's done decently. The Justice League, the DCU, whatever movie, Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know if he's done decently. But that was you guys to tell me yes or no.
He shows up in Aquaman. He doesn't get as much screen time as I would have liked, but what he does get, I did like what they did with him.
That's good. What's his whole shtick? He wants to like dry up the ocean, or like what's his plan?
His plan is to get revenge on Aquaman because Aquaman was being a fucking dickhead and ended up getting in his dad's way when they were robbing a submarine, and got his dad killed.
Okay.
Well, it depends. They've rewritten his backstory a lot. I think the most recent one is like he's like a.
No, I'm talking about just in that movie specifically.
Oh, just in that movie. Okay, I thought you meant.
Yeah, just in the movie.
Comics is a bit more complex.
No, in the movie, it's just he gets his dad killed, and then his dad's like, "You're the new Black Manta, go!" And dude gets out, gets the new Black Manta suit on, and then it's just like, "Yo, fuck Aquaman."
I think my favorite hero would have to be Hellboy. Gotta love Hellboy. Or if not Hellboy, Lobster Johnson.
Lobster Johnson's pretty great.
Lobster Johnson's pretty good. Like, we. I think I've told you this before, but we were sitting in the theater watching 2019 Hellboy. Awful fucking movie. Never see it.
Now hold on, that troll scene is pretty fucking well done, admittedly. That fight, I like that fight.
Everything else is piss. 96% of that movie is piss. Besides,
yeah, I'll give you that. Everything else is pretty rough.
And when the demons come out for like 90 seconds.
Yeah, no, the Guillermo del Toro movies are way better.
Oh, absolutely. But at the end of it, where he meets the ghost of Lobster Johnson and just screams, "I'm Lobster Johnson!" My friends in the theater, like my friend Will, just nudges me and goes, "That's you, Pat. That's you all the time. You never shut the fuck up about it."
What, Lobster Johnson?
Yeah, I just love Lobster Johnson. But
what's his bit? What's his shtick? What does he do?
Beware the claw of justice.
Is he actually a fucking lobster dude?
No.
That's the fun part. He's not. He's just a regular dude. Doesn't have a claw or nothing.
Hold on.
He doesn't even like a lobster. He calls himself Lobster Johnson, and he has neither a Johnson nor a lobster motif to his character.
No, nothing. He just has a big claw on his fucking symbol. That's it.
Hold on, it's in commentary.
Let me look at this guy. Give me a sec here. I'm coloring this eyeball.
It's fucking kick ass. Lobster Johnson's great.
Dude, what the fuck? I'm Lobster Johnson!
Don't talk shit on Lobster Johnson. He's great.
He kicks down the door and comes to fucking dinner with your... the parents with you. Lobster Johnson's your dad. You're bringing your girlfriend home to meet your parents. He kicks down the door and he points at her and goes, I'm Lobster Johnson. Hello. Christ alive, man.
And he's like a gritty noir hero, so he'd be like, I'm Lester Johnson. How's it going?
Kills you and then brands your forehead with the claw of justice. Beware the claw.
Is this guy like a living meme? Or like, what's his story? What's going on here?
Nobody
I've never
knows who
heard
he
of
is.
this guy.
He's had 37 issues in the comic series, and nobody knows who he is. He has a team that don't know who his real identity is, and he died in the 40s fighting Nazis.
That's pretty cool. Is he a
And
villain?
nobody's really... No, he's a hero.
Okay.
Oh, here's the claw. Here.
One
Yeah, he does have a claw. It's on his hand. It's like a branding iron. Nobody really knows how it's powered.
I cannot
But,
get the inside of the circle to look pretty. There we go.
I think my
No,
favorite...
what I was saying is he doesn't have like a big lobster claw hand.
No. He's not like... He doesn't have like big pinchers. But he does have a claw.
Fucking missed opportunity. Big pincher. It's just like walking around like snippety snap.
But for my favorite villain, I'd have to say Vandal Savage.
What's he from?
DC.
Okay,
Well-
who does he work against? What's his MO?
He's mostly against the Justice Society. And what his MO is, he is literally... Oh, what is it? He's 38,000 years old.
It's pretty old.
He was
Fucking
literally...
caveman.
He was a literal caveman, and I think he's the first ever murderer in the world. And what he does is he eats whoever he kills to gain their strength and power.
What's his
That
name?
Vandal Savage.
Oh, okay. So did they go with like a cane motif with him a little bit, or?
No, hold on. Let me look up a good picture of it. But he's been every criminal in history, every war. Like he was a Blackbeard, but like pawned
Jack
it
the
off on
Ripper
somebody.
is your boy. Like, yeah,
Vandal Savage,
Oh my god, that's pretty cool.
and he has multiple descendants, but only uses them for blood banks and organ donations if he ever needs them. That's why he fucks, just to have more organs in the future.
Dude,
Vlad Tepish, it me.
It me.
that's pretty smart. Who was the one guy they never caught? The Octagon Killer? What was he?
Talking about the origami killer.
No, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz. Who's Ted Cruz look like?
They never caught the origami killer.
Oh, the Zodiac Killer.
The Zodiac
the
Killer.
Zodiac
Yeah, is he
Killer.
the Zodiac
Yeah,
Killer too?
probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Zodiac killer got away with this shit. Because like at the time that we're at now, if they ain't caught him, dude's already died of old age.
Literally, Vandal Savage went from Ugg to Zug. To caveman. Riding fucking Tiber Wolves and bullshit.
That's pretty
He's cool.
though. Hey, he does sound cool.
He fucks.
He fucks hard.
Oh yeah,
He fucks hard.
way hard. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Vandal Savage coming to get him.
Like, he'll come off as like a suave, like, intellectual. But if you get down to it, he'll just be like, I'm gonna eat your brains after I finish fighting you. Because,
Yeah. Just goes full unga bunga mode.
yeah.
That's what he's about. That's what he knows.
Also, real quick,
Yo.
can I just point y'all's attention in the direction of my favorite Vlad the Impaler thing ever?
Oh, I love this cartoonist.
What is it? Let me see. Let me see.
These are fucking great.
Let me bring these up. Oh, this is
Vlad
great.
the Impaler discovers marshmallows.
Shouldn't that-
Yeah,
I think
These
those
Vlad.
are fucking great.
Yeah, let's pull that up for a moment.
Oh, who is that artist, Menthol? I can never remember.
It beats me.
Did you know he was only king of Romania for like 3 years, maybe 4?
He wasn't even king, he was just warlord.
Yeah, I think the title was actually Prince because they were subservient to either
The Ottoman Empire.
No, it was either Hungary or the Ottomans. It flipped a lot, if I remember correctly.
He was the Voivode.
Yeah, that is my single favorite, like, anything that has ever featured Vlad or Dracula or any of that shit.
Such a specific... such a specific niche of content. Like, this is my favorite Vlad the Impaler thing ever.
Oh my god, Asbestos Man.
He's...
Asbestos Man!
Oh, hold on.
Just
wait a
some
minute.
dude with a fishing net and a gas mask and a shield.
He's trying to be a hero as best as he can.
No, like there's a bunch of like shitty heroes and villains. Like there's one who's called the Wall,
yeah.
who's literally a wall.
Bruh, what about Stilt Man? What about
Stilt-
the Gardener?
The
Hold on.
gardener?
Yeah!
Hold on.
What about...
You forgot about Rip Off My Arm Man.
What about, like, actual notable ones that are still really shitty and forgotten? Like, what about Maggot?
What
Nobody
about
remembers Maggot.
what about Kite Man?
Isn't that...
Wait, Kite Man's kind of cool.
Didn't I Hate Everything, like, have a beef with Kite Man or some shit?
Why?
I think Kite Man is part of, like, that one YouTuber I Hate Everything, like, part of his, like, channel aesthetic. Because he did, like, one episode where he talked about how shitty Kite Man is. It's like, that's your power? You're a guy who does kites? Yeah, it's my power. I do kites.
Name is literally Charlie Brown.
Well, Charlie Brown's not
What about
superhero.
Matter Eater Lad from the planet Pepto? Oh, I'm sorry, from the planet Bismol, rather.
That's a better planet name. Bismol is a pretty good planet name. Prilosec is a better planet name, though. That's a material. Prilo. We need to mine the Prilo. Yeah, we need to mine the Prilosec. Yeah.
From the planet Omeprazole.
Speaking of, the active ingredient in Pepto-Bismol, bismuth, looks really fucking cool. You ever see it?
Speaking of Pepto-Bismol, did you know that it has one of the weirdest side effects for an over-the-counter medicine ever?
What's the side effect?
It has the potential to just cause deafness.
What? What causes?
I'm
what did it
fucking
causes
real.
deafness?
I don't know, but if you look on any bottle of Pepto-Bismol, it has a warning on there that says there is a potential for deafness.
What are they selling us?
I swear to fucking God. It is one of the most mystifying things I have ever noticed about, like, just a common household object.
I'm absolutely completely befuddled. I'm at a loss. Ay, Dios mío. Alright, I think someone else had... I'm gonna take things a little bit hard left here. Do you guys have anything else to talk about superheroes?
Favorite superhero is easily Spider-Man. Call me a basic bitch if you will, but, like, man, he's the most relatable superhero of all time.
I guess Batman is mine. I don't know. It was Batman back when I cared about superheroes, just because I thought it was cool that Batman could beat the shit out of anybody and not have superpowers. That was always cool to me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he fought the Predator.
He did. He did.
That's a real
Yes.
thing that happened.
Fought Judge Dredd twice.
Fought Spawn.
Fought Spawn.
Stuck his ass in the face with a batarang, and then Spawn had to sew that shit up with a shoelace.
Apparently, that is canon in the Dark Knight Returns universe because Frank Miller loves that story for some fucking reason.
All right, so bit of a hard left here. What was I gonna say here? Okay, here we go.
You're welcome, Gary.
So we get asked a question about 2012 era Tumblr, a very scary prospect. We get asked if Fluffies could have gotten popular on 2012 era Tumblr. Bill, are you familiar with that particular section of internet history?
What, Tumblr?
Yeah, like 2012 era Tumblr. You know, back when.
I never touched Tumblr with the 10-foot pole.
Are you familiar though? Like, are you?
I heard about the times they tried to fuck with 4chan. That was funny. That was not funny.
I'm gonna say it couldn't have flourished on there as well as it could have other places because like
No.
they just were not gonna take to a lot of the fucking rougher aspects of it as well.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, another big.
Little thin-skinned.
Not to mention, what gets popular on Tumblr is a little bit not targeted, but it's like fame based. You know, it depends on who gets like your reblogs. I think. You know, not everyone's going to see everything. Meanwhile, on a website like 4chan, if you're just scrolling through, you're gonna see just about every post. You know, so
Everybody gets an
can
equal
make
role, yeah.
everybody can make a meme. Everyone's got roughly the same voice. Everyone's talking at the same volume, you know. So it also allows for much faster. I also think because posting is very easy on 4chan, you know. As opposed to like Tumblr, where it's just you gotta like fill out a fucking form, open up a whole new window and shit. I think. And on 4chan, it's very quick. If you want to like produce something, you can just do it like that, you know.
With an optional username.
Pardon me.
With an optional username, you could just post it completely anonymous as well.
Yeah.
So you can put the most depraved shit you want, and everyone will be like, "Who is that guy? Who?" And they don't know.
Why is my handwriting completely messed up here? Something's going on with my pen here. It's killing me. I take a lot of pride in my funny, curvy handwriting.
You got that Disney lettering.
Dude, I just kind of like started doing it. I started doing that in like high school, like towards the end of high school, and I just kept doing it and getting more and more curvy as time went on. And I'm really quite fond of it, actually.
Oh.
Anyway, no, I think I stopped going on 4chan last year, 2021. So I spent like
Man's writing is straight up whimsical.
It's whimsical, yeah, dude. I'm about to fucking tell you a goddamn elven fairy tale. I stopped.
Yeah, right.
I was on 4chan from 12 until 21. So 9 years I was on that website, and
like, bro, I was never in there hard.
I was
to where I was like on there every day posting, like regurgitating the rhetoric, all that shit. Like, I look at the memes, I get my giggle, I check out some porn, I leave.
9 minutes later I leave.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I was in there.
It's like every other part of the internet. Don't take it too seriously.
That was my problem. I took shit way too seriously, and you can even see it today. I still do that.
I never post, but like, or maybe I'll ask a question or a request or something.
Hey, there it is. Sorry, I just noticed Ace looked it up for us. Andy, do you care to read that out? Because I have trouble reading that fucking name.
Oh, what?
Selectance.
What was it?
Salicylic.
Where is it?
It's in the.
It's over in the chat. ACFA-44.
Salicylate toxicity from Pepto-Bismol can lead to hearing loss and tinnitus.
There you go.
Tinnitus.
That dude. I hit the hard one perfectly, salicylate, but I saw tinnitus and I'm just like tinnitus.
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 But yeah, that's there's your explanation.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Anyway, sorry.
No, 9 years. Oh yeah, Bill, you had a question or a request?
I was just like, I would only post a question or a request every once in a while. I never really posted on 4chan, but I just lurked at how I'm larking right now. On B, there's a thread about what's it? Low tier. God.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that clown.
Excuse me as I put a clown up on stream.
This fucking goofball out here doing the shit that he did to Broly Legs and then acting like he's got a reputation left to salvage.
What a
I want to get a picture of a clown up quickly. Give me a second here. Because we're in real clown hours right now.
Low tier.
I think I've done just about everything you could ever want to do on 4chan. I was doing writing. I was doing a little bit of drawing back when, with a mouse too. I was really good at mouse drawing for a little bit. In like 16, 15, yeah.
Also, for anyone that doesn't know who your low tier god is, like, just Just look up Low Tier God versus Viscant, Viscant. That'll teach you everything you need to know about the guy.
He's unpleasant. Does he not even play low tiers
He's a
anymore?
shit ass. Huh?
Does he not even like play low tiers anymore?
Hell no. He ain't played the low tiers in years, dude. He just
Fuck.
kept the name around.
It's not cool. It's not fair.
Like, I won't even claim to play low tiers in a lot of shit, but I do every now and then just because, like, I play whatever's fun, you know?
Same.
I happen to have fun with Iron Fist in Marvel 3. Big deal if he's a fucking C tier.
There's a certain pride in beating the shit out of your opponent in any multiplayer game while playing the crappy character or the shitty build. Like
You run up in there with somebody that, like, everyone knows is kind of ragged and they ain't got many tools to work with. And it's just like, nope, my timing and my spacing was better than yours, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, when you get one of those on them, oh, it's just clean as fuck. It feels great.
absolutely fantastic.
Speaking of clean as fuck, how you doing, Funk?
I'm here, and I have seen some things, stuff, and some shit, and it's been a day.
Was there a throwdown?
There was not a throwdown at the funeral. There was a throwdown on my way home, though, which was
Woo!
which is why funeral got out at 4. I should have been home about an hour and a half ago, but I just got home because I just got done dealing with Walmart security.
Oh my god, dude.
Did Walmart security get it? They get bit? They
No,
turn into a werewolf?
no, not quite that bad. So there's a Walmart neighborhood market down the road from me. I really like those because I can get the shit I need, but I ain't got to fuck around with like.
You can
the
get your little
big
Debbie
ass-
ice creams and get out.
That's it. I'm gonna get my little Debbie ice creams, and funny enough, that's what I was there looking for. I was like, I'm gonna get me one of those. I gotta get me some sodas.
You
I'm
son
going-
of a bitch. I can't get those things anywhere.
They apparently have all gone away. I got there and was like, okay, they had
You
like
never had them
freezer
here?
full. They packed them up and gone. Like, I'm glad I bought that strawberry shortcake one when I did because shit, they ain't here.
About to fucking kill myself over some goddamn ice cream out here, man.
Man over here trying to get the cosmic brownie shake.
Now, question: the cosmic brownie ice cream. Do you push the the little beads into your ice cream before you take a spoonful of it, or do you...
I mean, bro, it's already in there.
No, but you push them in even further until you can't see them?
Give me 1 second here. I
Like when you
forgot to
take your
change the
spoonful, do you
shit.
push the beads in? Like a sociopath.
Let the people that eat their milk and cereal separate.
I don't like milk.
I don't do
There we-
I don't do
there
cereal
we
no
go.
more. I'm fucked up my mouth once on a bowl of Apple Jacks, never again.
I
I'm
love cereal.
sorry.
Applejack's got you?
You fucked yourself up on a bowl of Apple Jacks? You don't deserve cereal, son.
Yep, that sounds about right. You know, we take those.
Damn, you gonna have to, like, step it down to, like, Rice Krispies and let them soak for a minute.
Like, I could understand Captain Crunch, because that's fiberglass. Based,
Yeah, I can understand that one. People complain about that one all the time.
literally shreds the top of your mouth.
But yeah, okay. So I stopped and I was like, okay, I need to
Yeah,
get some
sorry about
sodas.
the cereal debate.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. I'm here, always here to debate cereal because I love cereal. I'm 35 years old and I would eat cereal for every meal if I could. But okay. So I go in there, I get what I need. I got my drinks. I got my didn't get the ice cream. Didn't have the ice creams. I got like drinks. I got some hamburger buns. All the shit I need. So I got that. I'm on my way out. There, I park far out because I have it in my head that as soon as I park close, some like crippled Vietnam vet who lost all arms and both legs, and he just gets around by using his dick to pull himself along on a skateboard, is going to come along, and I'm going to have taken his parking spot. So I was like, nah, I'll just park out. So I parked out by the street light like I always do.
Oh.
And I walk out there, and this lady is parked beside me. And to describe her, she is a very well-to-do looking young black lady. Just gonna try to give you the mental image. Like, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever. Anyway, this is what she looks like. She looks like Whitney Houston before Bobby Brown got a hold of her.
Okay.
So just a very classy looking lady.
I get
She's
you,
not
man.
really paying attention. I see her though, and she starts to walk my way. The southern friendliness in me just kind of comes to the fruition, and I say, "Good evening," and she shrieked her fucking head off.
What the fuck?
And she just hollers, she shrieks, and reaches for her side, and she pulls out pepper spray and tries to spray me.
What the fuck?
However, the Lord had my back apparently, because I did a good thing, and I went and helped my mom. My mom all today. We went and saw my granddad. You know, helped him get in the ground, all that good stuff.
Granddad was looking out for you.
My granddad was looking out for me. I actually thought about that. I was like, I bet Harvey was looking out for me. And by the time she pulled that trigger, big ass gust of wind come by and blew that shit right back on her.
Oh my
So
god.
she got
What
a
the fuck?
fucking snootful of like whatever grade pepper spray they give you, like at AutoZone. And she hit the ground. Like, she hit the ground and was rolling. And I was like, what the fuck do I do now?
That is beautiful.
And somebody saw it and like flagged people over. Next thing I know, there's like 2 or 3 people coming up, including a dude in a Walmart security shirt, which I didn't know existed. And they're like, what's happening? What's happening over here? What's going on? And I was like, the bitch pepper sprayed herself. And she's just on the ground screaming, and, and they're like trying to get a statement from her, get something from her, and she's just. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, did you do this? No, she did it to her fucking self. I'm telling you. They finally got her out there.
Hello, and then she fucking sprayed herself.
That's it. I said, good evening, and she sprayed herself. I don't know why she did it. She's a crazy bitch, that one. But they finally got her calmed down. They got out there. They basically made her lay down. Like, they kept telling her, like, lay down flat. And she would not lay down flat. And like, please lay down. We'll help you get this out of your eyes. They finally got her to lay down, got her eyes washed out, and she's over. Her eyes were already swollen.
That shit knows you gotta do the baby shampoo and the fucking, the no tears solution in the water. Just wash that shit out. That's all you can do.
She's sitting there just laying on her back, and she's just like, and I was like, oh man, this is wild. I'm going home. And they stopped me and were like, oh, we gotta ask you some questions, sir. I was like, I already told you what happened. Bitch pepper sprayed herself. I want to go home. I've been gone all fucking day. I want to go home.
Shit to do with this, man. I just said hello, and she just went nuts.
I said, good evening. She went nuts, pepper sprayed herself, and hit the deck. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I wish I had answers for you, bud.
Says, like, I wish I had answers, because you can't kind of make this shit up. It was just, I just sat there and like they asked me about it, and her eyes were swelling up already. It looked like she had 2 fucking like tennis balls in her eye sockets. And they were asking her, and she was like, well, he came around and he scared me, and I pulled the trigger, and it just, and they were like, oh, okay, well, hey, you can go home. You can go home. And I was like, well, good, because I was about to sneak the fuck out of here. I was like, I'm tired. Been out there all day. I've been shaking hands and kissing babies and shaking hands. Like, had to be all nice. Well, I love my families. I don't mind being nice to my family, but everybody's got like a fucking battery where you're just like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm tired of seeing you guys. I want to go home. I love y'all, but fuck.
I was making jokes about it yesterday whenever you was talking about, having to do this today.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what, you don't want to stay for the 4-hour potluck?
Funny enough, I got roped into that shit. My mom was like, why don't you ride with us to the cemetery? And I was like, well, I think I'm supposed to ride with the pallbearers. Well, there wasn't a pallbearer truck or anything. So I rode with them. They were like, well, we're just going to visit your grandmother for a minute. And I was like, all right, that's fine. 2 hours later, I'm sitting there like, well, I'll get home one day.
Oh man.
I was like, I'm reduced to being 12 years old again, sitting over here going like, I wish my mom would stop talking to her friend in the grocery store so I can go home.
That's a fucking mood, dude.
You're sitting there thinking about the dogs and the cat from Homeward Bound.
I'm just sitting there like, I want to go home. Yu-Gi-Oh's on in 20 minutes. I need to get home, Mom.
Man, I wonder if it's worth getting a bunch of porcupine needles in the face to get in time for Yu-Gi-Oh.
I gotta think about
Might
like,
be.
what's happening this week? Oh shit, Joey's fixing to summon the old ass dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold some shit. It was that. I had a moment where I pissed off. I don't think he's my great uncle. I don't know. He's some relation to my granddad. As I said, my granddad is not my biological grandfather. My biological grandfathers both passed away years ago.
Yeah.
My maternal in 2000, my paternal in 2011, 12, yeah, 11, I want to say. So they've both been gone for a minute, but after my maternal grandfather passed away, my grandmother got remarried, and they've been married ever since. He was a great guy. I couldn't call him my papa because that's what I call my biological ones, so I just always referred to him as my granddad.
Yeah.
And just to kind of clear that up, so if anybody has that in the future. But anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. We were sitting there. We got to the cemetery, and like I saw some dudes I'd never seen before, and I was like, "Oh, you guys didn't even come to the funeral home. Like, you guys just came straight here, I guess." And Granddad Harvey was from Texas. Like that, you know, my grandmother's from Texas. There's a funk story most of y'all heard about me. Can't go back to Texas, but anyway, they're all from Texas. They all show up, and I didn't learn his name. All I know is I have earned his ire for forever because I'm sitting there. I'm at the graveside. We get done, have the service, beautiful ass service. My cousin sings his favorite song. They get ready to put him in the ground. We put our flowers on the casket. Done. Walking around talking to people because I'm waiting for my mom and dad to go so I can go the fuck home. And this man walks up to me and he shakes my hand. And to describe him is he's not as large as I am. He's a large man, heavy set, got the mustache, got the cowboy hat on, the collared shirt, everything. He looks like the type of guy that would take his wife to Golden Corral for anniversary dinner. And yeah, you got that. You got that mental image now, don't you?
Maybe they got the chocolate fountain. I'm gonna treat you right.
Chocolate fondue looks like I'm getting lucky tonight. that kind of shit, you know. And I was like, oh boy. He starts talking to me, and I'm in polite mode. I am being polite because you know my mom and my mom are there. I'm trying my best to be polite for them. And I tell him like, hey, you know, I'm Funk. Good to meet you. How are we related? He's like, oh, well, I was one of your granddad's cousins. Da, 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 da. And I was like, oh, okay, well, nice to meet you. And then something catches my eye. What catches my eye is the fact that this man has on his hip the biggest damn handgun I've ever seen in my life. And I was just like, what? And I'm kind of staring at it.
What do you have, like a 410 or some shit?
He had, it was just a Glock, but he had like the big goddamn tactical holster on it.
Oh,
he came strapped to a funeral.
He came strapped to a funeral, which to me is weird. And so,
To me, it's pretty
what
fucking
is he
weird
like
too,
going
Fun.
to a
Don't worry
Yakuza
about
funeral
it,
or
bud.
some shit?
I
Something
guess
gonna pop
he
off?
probably going to a fucking Russian wedding. I don't know. But I looked and I saw it, and like he notices I'm eyeing it. He's like, "Oh, you see it? What you think?" I said, I think it's kind of unnecessary.
Retard.
I think it's kind of unnecessary. What the hell do you mean unnecessary? I mean, well, it's a funeral. What do you think? Some of these motherfuckers are going to get out of the ground?
That's what I was thinking.
That's pretty good.
And he just stone cold stops talking to me.
Oh,
Dude,
Like just
on.
mid-sentence stops talking to me.
worth
Oh my
it.
god.
Worth every bit. When I just said, do you think these motherfuckers are going to get out of the ground? And he stops talking to me. And he like walks off and goes over there with like my granddad's side of the family. And like they're all kind of pointing at me. And I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. They
They
talking about me.
They talking about me and they can't do a fucking thing because y'all are tiny.
I'm 6.5 Funk. I'm 6.5 feet tall.
That's
Oh,
it.
man.
That Glock ain't gonna do shit to me but piss me off.
Please don't shoot me.
The tactical scope's not gonna help you.
The tactical scope, the banana clip isn't gonna help you.
You got the
Yeah.
engravings on it and everything.
The fucking red dot is not going to save your life this day.
You can load as many clip of seasons you wanted to that thing, and it can make a difference.
That is it. The extra magazine on the side is not going to help a damn thing.
Maybe like a big drum magazine on it.
Not gonna lie, a little impressed you got a cup holder on that thing, but it's not gonna help.
How'd you get that? Fuck! How'd you get that hot dog cooker on there? I'm impressed, shit, but it ain't gonna help.
Truth be told, it seems like it's just gonna make it a little bit harder to aim.
Actually autographed by Smith and Wesson himself. Holy shit! How'd you get that on there? Still ain't gonna fucking help.
It's got the big ass plaque and everything. Wow.
Shit! Look at that thing.
You must spend money on that to get it bronzed.
Hollow points. How'd you get hollow points in there? Did you stand the magazine? Shit. Okay, ain't gonna help. Fuck it, ain't gonna help.
I'm still baffled that this guy would come strapped to a funeral.
I mean,
I'm just like, who the fuck? I'm like, there's no
Again, this is a funeral for like
family.
his immediate family.
This is a funeral for an 87-year-old man.
Yeah.
This is not like, oh
this
man,
is not like, your wife's family or some shit, some motherfuckers you don't know or something,
This is not. Oh man, like Harvey went down under like some mysterious circumstances, and like the killer could still be out there. It's like, no, he was 87. He passed. It happens when you get to be 87. And I was just there, like, okay, well, I don't have to talk to
you
him
should
anymore.
be balls deep in the comfort zone at this funeral.
It was something. With that, I'll be right back. I gotta take some.
All right.
That's too much. He's not real, I swear. He's living the fucking dream, man. Jesus Christ.
Just rolled up to the funeral, guns ablazing.
Big ass cowboy hat.
Bet you anything the fucking rig he was in was jacked up off the ground extra high.
Oh, absolutely. Unnecessarily. It's, of course, the truck's in manual. He's got to have the gear shift so he could stick it up his ass so he could be one with the machine.
What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
Coming out here looking like Cowboy Dr. Robotnik, ready to just blow some shit up.
God damn. He's over here with a fucking whole backpack strapped to him, like his name of the Adeptus Mechanicus. He's like, I need to be prepared in case the Xenos attack this funeral.
Came to this Texas Roadhouse to do two things: to chew out the waitress and screaming minorities, and I'm all out of way. I was like, Billy, you owe me a biscuit. I was taking biscuits out of the oven, and I heard you, I'm going with the machine, and I dropped one. I was trying to put it on my plate, and I straight up dropped that bitch. I had that slow motion drop where it was just like, what you say?
Now, Funk, do you believe in the 5-second rule, or?
Considering it rolled on like under the stove.
Oh, it's gone. You'll never see that again.
Oh yeah, no, that's done.
That's a lost cause.
Under like any kind of heavy furniture like that, no, fuck that. That's gone.
Yeah. If it hits
That's no man's land.
If it hits the one dusty corner of the floor, no. Even if it's out.
I had to retrieve it with my foot. Like I pulled it out, and I was like, it's got a long black hair on it. Well, shit, looks like the ghost got this goddamn thing.
It's the ghost now.
For the land of spiders and snakes, no.
Yeah, I'm giving that one up to the spirits. It was a day because I was dealing with family I don't see very often. A lot of them are really good, and thankfully, his two daughters didn't show up because they were going to be a problem, and I was worried about the whole time because I'm going to be there and my cousin's going to be there, and I love my cousin to death, but I know she was strapped too. She's just better about hiding it.
Oh yes, Funk's Texas Roadhouse Adventure.
Yeah, it's one thing to show up strapped. It's another to show up strapped and showing it off.
That's what I'm like. You're at a funeral, my dude. Like, do you expect him to get out the ground? Because if my granddad gets out of the coffin, I'm gonna be excited. I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm gonna be like, "Granddad, what's up, my dude?" And he's gonna be like, he's just gonna look at me and be like, "Funk, don't get in that bed. It sucks." I believe you, Granddad. But it was a day, and then we went over, talked with some of my cousins. We talked about talked to my cousin Daniel, the one who was a professional wrestler for a while. Got around, got to see everybody. It was really good. Good shit. Granddad's side of the family's kind of weird. We're kind of weird because like my family is very loud and affectionate, and it's weird to me when I meet families that are very like quiet and reserved.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just over here like, well, dude, in my house we hug each other's necks and tell each other we love you, and like that's just what we do.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like hating my parents. I get mad at them, yeah, because we're me and my mom are the same person, so we butt heads all the time. But I couldn't imagine like hating them.
Get that either. It's the same way my family are all sort of affectionate and everything. It's like we always love to see each other and everything. Gatherings are the greatest time. And it's like, yeah, I hear people talk about like how they hate their parents or whatever. And I'm like, oh, he made you sit in the corner when you were 5, and now you just don't ever want to talk to him. Okay, that's.
Dude.
Now, see, I like my mom and I like my granddad whenever he was alive. Everyone else in my family, I fucking hate.
Well, yeah, but yeah,
I can't stand them.
You
They're
have
like
justifiable
yeah.
reasons,
See,
though.
yeah, you've got your.
I have a very particular like setup in my family where it's not good.
Yeah, don't menthol. You're fine. Yeah, you're kosher.
Yeah, no, like I hate the shit out of like going to any kind of what do they call it, like family reunion or anything like that. God, dude, that was always the most awkward fucking event of my life whenever I had to deal with that shit for a couple hours.
Things are weird for me, but I'm okay.
It's too late, Menthol. I've adopted you. You're part of my family now.
That's fine.
Christ alive. So Funk, yeah, what's it called? We talked
I'll
a
bring
lot
dessert.
about.
Sorry, good.
We talked a lot about superheroes tonight, Funk, and I want to ask, what's your favorite superhero and supervillain? They don't gotta be like partners or whatever, but who would you say is your number one?
That's a good question. My favorite superhero, because I don't count Hellboy as a superhero. That's my favorite comic or my favorite graphic novel. It's always been kind of a toss up between Spider-Man and Thor, because Spider-Man is the hero I would want to be. Thor is the hero I would probably end up being.
Verily.
I just, going around having a good adventure about it, not really learning anything. It's like, I saved the day and I learned fucking nothing. Huzzah. And then, if I had to pick villains, that's actually a little harder.
Tough.
I went with Carnage because he's just the pure embodiment of the '90s.
I went
Like
with
he's dumb edgelord supreme.
I went
He
with
was
Black
great.
Manta because he's black and a manta. It's pretty cool.
That's fair.
I went with Vandal Savage.
I might go with Bane, because
fair.
Bane's very nuanced. I like him. He's not, because like when I was a kid, I saw Batman and Robin. I thought that was Bane. Then I found out Bane was actually a very smart dude.
I was gonna say between that or like BTAS, he's just yeah, this strong guy, like that kind of dumbass. And then you find out like no, he's actually got a lot more going on.
It's like, dude, he figured out who Batman was, went to his home, posted his real life address, and then beat his ass. Like, he figured that shit out. And I'm like, you know what? That's impressive.
Your opinion on Tom Hardy's portrayal of Bane?
I didn't hate it. Like, I liked that it was the smarter Bane, but it kind of got negated there by the end when they just revealed he was just a henchman the whole time.
Yeah, the Talia poll was really stupid.
See, that's what makes me not like that movie.
That's
I don't like
what makes
that
a
it's
lot of
Bane
people not
movie.
like that movie.
I don't like that it's a Bane movie in general because of that pool. I think it shouldn't have had him at all. If they were going to do that, I think it should have had somebody else entirely.
Who would you have picked?
I'd have probably gone with someone like Poison Ivy and then just done a retread of the gas from the first movie, honestly.
Yeah.
You gonna
With
pull
like
the
her
back
turning people
credit
into
card
trees
again?
and shit.
Never leave the back cave without it.
But no, like, you know how the fear gas is like going through the sewer system and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Do something like that again with like the gas that turns people into trees. Just set up some bombs with that.
I'd have been fine if they just like kept Bane the main protagonist. And it's like at the end, he does all this cool shit, and then it's like, oh no, he was just a minion.
He got shotgun blasted by Catwoman. That was it.
Uh-huh.
That was such a bitch way to go out. It's like I don't know.
It's like, dude, this Bane has been doping as fuck.
Oh,
Now-
he's a little bitch.
Oh
Yeah,
no, my one weakness. Who would have thought a shotgun?
Let Funk talk, please.
Who would have thought that high caliber bullets could fail one such as I, Bane?
Bugs, you
Not-
have my one weakness. Oh no.
Bullets, my one weakness. Like I didn't hate him. I actually liked him, and for the most part, liked especially like that fight him and Batman have like their little armies at the end where he's like beating the shit out of that pillar. Thought that was
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool. Other than that, though, it was just kind of like, really, y'all had to get this Talia pull in there.
Personally, I there's one particular moment in that movie that I love to death. It's the first fight between Batman and Bane, and it's a sound design thing because I love my sound design. And you've gone through about 2+ movies of watching Batman kick this, like, be the physical superior to just about everybody he's gone up against up to that point. And you hear Batman's punches on Tom Hardy's Bane, and you can just tell from the noise he's not hurting him. He's hitting a wall. And I love it to death. That's like the best scene for me. Their first fight.
Bruh, if we're gonna talk about like anything to do with Talia or any of that shit, can we just like turn the page for a minute to Ra's al Ghul's portrayal in BTAS by David Warner
Yes.
and how fucking godlike that version was?
Yes.
I still
Detective.
just have like hardcore core ass memories of watching that as a kid, like them dueling to the death over the Lazarus pit.
You'll have to forgive Ubu.
There's one, but
yeah,
many.
that's the one in my head every time.
One but many.
Fucking love David Warner's version of that character. It's so good.
Oh god. I was thinking. Oh, son of a bitch. I just lost it. God damn it.
I hate that.
It happens every time.
There we go. That should be fine.
Oh, now I remember. So, 1989 Batman.
Yeah.
I remember me and my friend Will were watching it at his house. Our other friend John conked out after 15 seconds. He's literally passed out in a lazy boy. We're watching it and we're just noticing how like Batman in that movie kills people. We know this.
Wait.
That
The Tim
Fox.
Burton one?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
and we're giving like we're at the point where we're like at delirium because it's like 2 a.m. and we're like barely conscious. We get to the part where he throws the guy down the bell tower,
Jesus Christ. I've never seen this. What?
and Will's like, "No, the Batman didn't kill that guy. Gravity killed that guy. Gravity got him. It wasn't Batman.
Yeah, Gravity's the murder here.
Gravity killed that guy." Or like, like every time it's never Batman. It's some other like natural force of law. Like, not Batman. Batman doesn't kill. Gravity does. 'Cause that's how they get the Joker at the end.
Oh yeah, Joker dead of Gravity?
Yep,
Man,
Gravity
alright.
killed him. Not Batman.
Jack Nicholson played Joker in that, right?
Yep, supremely well.
Too.
Don't nuke the stream, Bethesda. Thank you.
Also, yeah, that's something somebody brought up in the chat there that's pretty funny. BTAS Batman is canonically made out with Ra's al Ghul, or Raish.
That's
That's true.
Because he body swapped to Talia and then just like straight up didn't say a damn word about it. Just kept
That's
using her
true.
voice and everything.
That's Fubar.
Detective, it's not gay if you're impersonating your daughter.
If you are your daughter, what are you talking about? You just straight jumped into her ass.
That would be horrifying. Like, just
That's
imagine,
a-
like, Batman's hitting that shit from the back, he finishes, and then, like Ray just pops out of the back of her head, like, Detective, you should have used protection.
Fucking never taken the mask off during sex. I see, Detective.
Detective,
The Matt.
your
You
The
were
Matt-
careful to keep your cowl on the entire time of coitus, Detective.
Detective.
Detective, your
Impressive.
Batmobile bed is inadequate for my daughter or me.
The Batmobile shaped bed. I like to imagine that's a thing. It's gotta be in the Batcave, right?
Like, it's got to be like, Batman's laying there and he's in this little Batmobile shaped bed. He's like got his jammies on. I got little bats on him. And like he's getting there, he's getting all tucked in, and here comes Alfred with like a tray of bat cookies, and he's like, "Master Bruce, are you ready for a good night's sleep?" And he's like, "Justice never sleeps, Alfred, but yes."
The next sketch idea, Funk.
Justice never sleeps, but I'm ready for a power nap.
Oh man,
I love goofy shit like that.
detective.
Man,
God, I forgot how great Ray Shaw was in that. Like, it was the same voice actor for Arkham City, right? Or was it changed?
I forget.
Hold
I don't know
on.
if David Warner come back or not. I think he did.
Detective.
Here we go. All right. So, let's see. Another bit of a left turn here. Warhammer 3. That came out a couple days ago. How you feel about it, Funk?
I've been enjoying it.
Me too.
I'm playing the ogre campaign. Enjoying it very much. The ogres are a little weird, where they're very weak to armor, where you wouldn't think they were weak to armor, but so they're going like, you guys eat everything. You think they could do that? According to this, okay, David Warner did not come back in the video games. He's however, has been in Privateer 2, the original Fallout, Baldur's Gate, Star Wars Force Commander, Star Trek Klingon Academy, but none of the Arkham Asylum games.
He was also in Billy and Mandy.
I just saw that. Where did I see that?
He was Nurgle.
That makes sense.
That's him? Oh, shit.
Ah, young Billy.
Yeah, it's absolutely David Warner.
Young Billy.
my favorite line is when he's driving his Nurgle Jr. and Mandy to like the prom or whatever, and he's like, "What do you kids like to hear some music?" Nurgle Jr. goes, "Yes, Dad." And Nurgle goes, "I bet you would." It doesn't turn on the radio.
That's fucking fantastic. I love it.
Still think one of my favorite like dumb gags from Billy and Mandy is whenever Spider Jeff shows up. You know,
Oh,
Billy's
yeah.
son.
You know who he's voiced by?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Maxwell Adams.
It's Maxwell Adams himself. He's the fucking showrunner. Voices Jeff the Spider, Billy's son.
But yeah, whenever they're trying to get the exterminators to come in there and kill him, and the one dude shows up with like the old West look, shows up, walks in there, whoa, gonna need the big boot for this one. Goes back, puts on a boot that comes up to like his fucking hip, and then stomps back in there. Like something about that dumb gag just always tickled the shit out of me whenever I saw it.
My favorite gag probably was like Billy's asking Grim, like, why do the good die young? And Grim's just like, well, sometimes I get confused.
Yeah.
Grim, why did the good die young? I fucking love that show, man.
I love that shit.
Oh, it's like the snake cult. He's like looking on the computer. All of a sudden, like a monkey sounds pop out. He's like, whoa!
So what's the website? Go to www.shnishiga.org. Okay. Whoa!
Whoa!
Shinishiga. In that episode also, they had a Bob Dylan reference. The fat member of the snake cult, they like started singing like this Bob Dylan song about the snake god they were trying to summon. God.
No kid got that.
I got it years later.
I love Billy and Mandy, but at the same time, every time I think about it, I can't help but think about a cursed piece of media.
Is it Buenos Dias, Mandy?
It's not Buenos Dias, Mandy. That's more cursed. That's like cursed light. What I'm talking about is about Bleed Man's big ass comic.
What is that?
Oh God, no, not Bleed Man, please.
Bleed
stop.
Man.
Now
Well,
remind me
no.
if this is the comic.
I think it's the comic.
It
It's the
is
one
the
where
comic.
revealed Mandy did 9/11
Yeah.
because
Let's see.
Mandy and Grim get married, and she is like, well, I gotta like everybody
Shit.
thinks that death's nothing to be afraid of. I gotta make them afraid of it again. So she goes and does 9/11.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of this.
It's not good.
It's
Yeah,
not good.
Bleed Man's done some weird shit over the years.
Like, so Grim and Mandy are married. Grim ain't got a dick. So Mandy basically banged, I think, Nurgle Jr. to have their son, whereas they
No.
like magic the daughter.
Wait, actually, no. It
Or was
was
it backwards?
it was to have the daughter first,
Okay.
and nobody knows who the son's dad is yet.
It's
It
like
still
Mandy-
hasn't been revealed.
Yeah, she just fucks everybody.
But how do you have an undead child? Well, it has to be aborted.
Christ alive, man.
Yeah.
And he had a bunch of other like Cartoon Network characters that would show up in this shit. Like he had like the Powerpuff Girls, but they were drawn really like weird.
Oh yeah, Powerpuff Girl Dojinshi.
Yeah.
That was a
hold on.
prequel.
I'm getting an image right here.
That was a prequel to the Grim Tales down below.
Over there in commentary.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Now we're talking about Grim. I gotta find that. Oh
Let
no.
me see this. What is this? What the fuck? Oh, that's cool.
It looks cool. It's not cool though.
Yeah, you look at it and you're like, wow, somebody really worked hard on this. Then you're like, he put all his skill points into like the fucking art, and then the story is just basically Mandy's fucking everybody because Edge. Why buy the whole seat when you only need the edge?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's exactly what happened.
All right, 1, 2, third row from the bottom, second column underneath the purple fella. Who is that chick in the green dress? That's Johnny Bravo? Johnny Bravo, that's the little girl,
Yeah.
little Susie, yeah.
Yeah, no, like I remember seeing it, and it was kind of one of those things where I couldn't look away from the train wreck, and I was like, I need to know, and then I knew,
Mhm.
and I would forever be cursed with this knowledge.
Going, god damn it.
That's too
There
much.
was there was in the Grim Tales one there was a thing where they showed why Megas XLR is not in anymore. Fucking Grim gave him the death touch by mistake while he was eating like 5 hamburgers at once.
Also, did you spot Lolly Aku?
Yes.
Wait,
Point out
where?
Lolly Aku.
Yes.
Wait, Laliaku? Let me see this. Where is that?
It's the green one. No, it's the
There's a bigger version of her on the second image.
yeah.
Where's Laliaku in the first image? I'm trying to
With
find it.
great flaming eyebrows.
Let me see this. Second image. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Foolish Andy!
I am foolish. I'm very foolish.
Dead.
Being a magic tablet.
That's a cursed Jimmy Neutron. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah, there's a lot of cursed ass art in this whole thing.
Everything else is like, they're like, okay, like the art's not awful. That's the thing. It's pretty kind of cool. I like the I am Weasel.
There's some of these characters that don't translate well though, like Courage the Cowardly Dog and Invader Zim both look pretty ragged in this art style.
Yeah.
where's
And Samurai
Courage?
Jack doesn't look like he's from the same fucking comic at all.
Yeah, dude,
Oh
looks,
wait.
he looks like
You
a
got a
fucking, he looks
point.
like a fucking janitor, dude.
I think he was like the kendo instructor at the school or something, because an American school has a kendo instructor.
Yes.
The thing that
Yeah.
bugs, the thing that
Oh,
bugs me the
they
most-
all live in the city of Townsville as well.
the thing that bugs me the most is that this person uses the same shade of gray for like, or dark gray for all of the off black colors, and it like creates this weird like ribbon across this group picture of like the same color. Like it, like the color of Zim's gloves the same as like the Rowdy Rough Boys' outfits are the same as Dib's hair. Spawn is that color. The Skull Kid's in the bottom right. It's all the same fucking color.
Also, I'm sorry, is that I Am Weasel?
Yeah,
That is I
Am.
Am Weasel.
I Am Weasel's there too.
Can't-
Okay, I completely forgot about Dee Dee getting killed in the
Oh,
crossfire. I got to the point like reading.
We had to have Dexter's "What Am I Fighting For" moment.
God Almighty!
And
I wanted to fill your soul with science.
followed by Dee Dee's death, you have Mandar commit suicide. And in the last frame, it's fucking Grim going, "Kids these days do the stupidest things," and he blows up. This shit's awful.
I remember I got to the point I was reading it because like I read at this point where Grim's like in his castle, and like I will admit this, his design for Grim pretty cool. Like he had his really cool sharp edge Grim. I liked it. especially Grim with his hood down, where he had this kind of regal look to him. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Oh yeah. When you animate Grim up, he looks fucking sick.
He does. And it was just one bit where he's like in the castle walking around, and he bumps into like evil Danny Phantom from that one episode.
Ultimate Enemy.
Yes, I think it was like that where he like turns into like the Packers, the bad guy. Anyway, he bumps into him, and like the guy just literally just bumps into him. And he's like, "Huh, yeah, your wife's a sweet piece of ass, Grim. Too bad you'll never know." Just like that kind of bullshit. And I was like, I think I'm done. We have crossed a line. We have crossed a line, and I don't give a fuck anymore. I was like, I was kind of weirded out with the whole fact that apparently the sister wants to fuck her brother. I was like, okay, that's weird. I was like, but that's anime, whatever. We'll
strange.
I
found the 9/11 page.
That is the 9/11 page. 'Cause I remember seeing that, and I was like,
No.
well, now I have to see where this goes. And then it got to the point like
freedom.
It's like, okay, we have mindless murder, we have all the edge you could ever want, and now we just have fucking cuckoldry. Okay, I feel like this man needs some help. He needs a hand. He needs a hug.
Okay, can we just all admit though, like the anime Grim from the show, pretty fucking sick.
I give him that. He was pretty dope.
He's alright.
Like that chin, look at that. That is just Overlord Ains.
Hold on, I gotta see if this shit's still going. Where is it? When was the last page posted? Grim Down, Tales Down Below. When did this come out? October 31st. That was the last page.
Of what year?
The last year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so far.
Holy shit.
That's for Tales Down Below. They might be on break or he's done with this. What about Powerpuff Girls D? Powerpuff Girls D was, oh shit, like last week. It's still going. Oh, I remember the first chapter of the fucking Grim Tales Down Below. Fucking the Redeemer from Spawn shows up. And I'm just like, wait, what? No.
Oh my
Al
god.
Simmons, what are you doing here? We gotta fight Kirby, you motherfuckers.
It's pure insanity.
We gotta get Dexter in his lab.
I'm gonna put this over in commentary because I just found this shit like, oh my god, he really is here.
I'm fucking dying. The Violator versus Invader Zim and Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm fucking dead, bro.
Like you get over there, it turns out oh shit, Gurr won over the Violator. He's like, we're gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
Violator's like, you know what? I can kind of fucking dig it. Doom it, doom it, doom it.
Doom it, doom it, doom it. Okay, it's like the biggest thing I have with Bleed Man is not so much that like his stories are trash. This dude is really big on like drawing little girls in skimpy outfits, and it's really fucking weird.
Yeah, that is a big fucking detractor.
I'm over here like that. I'm like, that is a child. That is a baby child. You need to calm down, mister.
Man, I don't
No, honestly, the dumb crossover shit with like Billy and Mandy teaming up with like, I don't know, the motherfuckers from Voltron and like the Thundercats to fight Spawn's Violator enemies. Yeah, sure, shit, I could go for it. It sounds like a fucking acid trip and a half. I'm here for it.
Oh man, I don't want to read this shit again, but I think I got it now.
Like, bro, catch up. Let me know how it is.
I'm sitting there kind of flipping through the latest chapter, and it's got like Jeff the Spider squaring off with him, and apparently him has a lolly version, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like,
you had me until the lolly bit.
And I'm sitting there going along, and then there's the Time Master dude. Okay, so like Lolly, him is in love with old boy. Now the sister's in heaven and has been saved by, I don't know, this is like Archangel from X-Men. So she's been saved by like
falling down a disturbing ass rabbit hole tonight. What
is that? Rom the Space Knight? Hold on,
is that Rom the Space Knight for real?
I think it is. Oh, okay. So like. This
pictures,
this panel, this whole bit right here, this is disturbing as fuck to me. Like, hold on a second. So like, apparently,
Saxophone. The crossover shit's pretty fun.
Like right here, this last panel where it's supposed to be like that's the little sister hugging this dude, but she looks fully grown and like her ass is out. I'm just like, that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Oh, that's the no, Funk. That's not Archangel. That's the Redeemer
From
from Spawn.
Yeah.
okay, for some reason like I thought he was Archangel because he looked kind of like Archangel to me.
It's okay.
Nah, that's the Redeemer. He's got to team up with Johnny the homicidal maniac to keep the wall wet so that Nightcrawler can
Oh,
fight
what a
fucking
what a
Apocalypse.
fucking crossover! It's the DC heroes teaming up with the heroes from Dexter's Lab. What was the group called?
The League
Oh,
of
the
Super
Justice
Friends?
League or the
Yeah,
Justice League.
it's like this is
Dude, Dial M for Monkey is gonna become a Lantern Corps member. I can feel it.
Okay, here's the fun part. You know what the best part about this shit is right now? I just learned this. I've been flipping through this shit the whole time they're fighting in fucking Halloween Town.
Yep,
Get the
yep.
fuck
That's
outta
the first
here.
chapter because Grimm is related to Jack Skellington.
Are all skeletons related?
Yes,
we're
I
like
remember.
Sally is sitting
Oh,
here
that's
with
hella
the mayor.
racist towards my skeleton people, man. What the hell?
No, no, it's canon. It's in the. Oh, this is a fucking Among Us reference now.
Skeleton with that hard end.
Oh,
Look at this shit right. Like there's fucking Sally and the mayor, and they're like here and what?
I feel sick. I don't
So-
want to remember this.
So wait, all right, because I was just kind of doodling a red line shit. What the all right? What is this? What the hell are you guys talking about? I got lost a little bit.
We are talking about Snafu comics,
Okay.
and they are not good.
They're not good. They are
Insanity.
something.
Bruh, like,
Oh, the
okay,
race
you
war
know all
starts
the
now.
you know all the dumb jokes we make about, hey, what if so-and-so just showed up and started mollywopping the fuck out of this character from this comic?
Yeah.
Or this show or whatever.
This is the comic.
Yeah, this is that comic. This is someone actually putting effort into that idea.
Think of
Okay.
like,
This-
oh,
this
here's
is the dude
Batman
putting
with
all his
Marvin
work.
the Martian.
Marvin the Martian and Marvin the Martian.
Is this
No, wait, it's Marvin the Martian and Martian Manhunter, and they're both looking at each other like, wait a minute.
I don't forgive me if this is insensitive or the wrong thing to ask, but is this porn?
No,
No, that's
No.
the thing.
surprisingly not.
It's
All
not.
right, okay.
He never crosses the line, but damn it, does he get close? Like
Yeah,
you look
that
at
is a
it,
perfectly valid question to ask, though.
yeah.
Kudos on you.
Because
Like-
this kind of reeks of shad base, you know, the art style.
No,
I was gonna
No,
be,
it's
I'm gonna be real.
Caveman.
As
No,
someone
no,
who
it
is-
comes from Deviant Art. You're right.
Okay.
It has that energy.
Like, honestly, if his art wasn't so creepy, like I would be excited about this because it's like I love crossovers, especially good ones. This is not a good one, but it's like one. It's silly enough. I would like it.
It's
But-
just so insane. You're like, this has to go somewhere.
Yeah, it's like that one when Batman teams up with the Ninja Turtles, and he's like, Raphael, this is where I saw my parents die. Cowabunga, dude.
Cowabunga, dude.
Hold on. Look at this
You
fucking
can't-
lineup
Cover,
of
dude.
characters.
Listen
Wait a
here,
minute.
TM.
Look
You
at this
can't
team
leave
up.
yet. It's pizza time.
Holy shit. Let's look at this team up.
What team up? What is this? What is a team up? Where is it?
Boy.
Wait. What am I? Okay, Pat's here.
Bro, we got a fucking street shark.
I'm gonna. all right,
We got
all right.
Bugs Bunny from Lunatics Unleashed.
Okay. Chat. There's the link to the picture. It's a little bit too long and not gonna be able to show.
No.
up.
You just need to zoom in on that fucking middle panel, dude, where it's a big spread of them.
Oh, what the
That's
fuck?
the one.
No wonder
Oh,
he
my.
picked that. He picked fucking Sticks from Sonic X or Sonic. What is the show? Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
The one right above that, and that one, like, with the fucking Battletoad and shit. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
You got a street shark. You got a Shadow, a Knuckles, and a Darkwing
Sonic
Duck.
Shoes!
You got Muscular Beaver.
You got El Kabong, a Battletoad, fucking Super Grover.
That's Rash.
I'm surprised none of you have noticed Super Grover yet.
Oh my god, wait,
Grover,
Super
man.
Grover.
right there.
Bunny Rabbit and fucking, like, Cream or whatever her name is. Like, Nick, what is this?
Top What's great is right behind Muscular Beaver is fucking Flick from A Bug's Life.
I can't.
Oh, you're right.
And
That
the
is
weird
Flick.
Celestia engine up here.
I am not okay with any of this. I am violently
Why-
uncomfortable.
BoJack
Oh, right,
Horseman's
why
in the
is-
fucking lineup.
Why is the spaceship Princess Celestia? What the hell?
Yo, why is that furry in the red Speedo just the one from Fur Force? Like,
That is-
literally the one from the parody cartoon.
Both of them on either side of the furries from Furry Force.
Yes.
This is...
Why?
Dude, what?
I'm telling you, it's just absolute insanity. That's
This
what's...
is the most self-aware, like, nonsense fucking fourth dimensional rabbit hole.
No. This one takes itself seriously. What doesn't take itself seriously is the oh god, it was that Shaggy and Scoob.
Scoob
and Shag.
Saxophone just brought up in chat Scoob and Shag.
Yes.
No, they're are they fighting against the Celestia robot or?
I don't know. I'm not reading this.
The evil Celestial army has risen.
Oh my god.
We must enlist the help of Man-Bat and the Furry Force to fight back.
All right, Andy. This is chapter 14
Of
this comic.
this
Comic first came out in 2004. It's been going for 18 years now.
This is what the warp looks like.
we made a mistake with that
Your
fucking
navigator
gorilla.
sees.
Menthol, it's like you said, we were on a path that was good and normal. Someone shot that fucking gorilla in 2016, and that's it. All
I'm
bets are off.
telling you, dude, Harambe's the inciting event.
That gorilla was not supposed to fucking die. That's too much. That's just too fucking much.
Oh wait, I'm wrong. No. It's the first chapter was uploaded in 2004. It was first drawn in 2002.
Forgive me if I mispronounce your name, but Ainaida Lova? Apologies. But what is VUM
Shit,
today?
you did better than I would have.
I think those are just some kind of spam things. Because I've seen it like a little bit earlier, where somebody just typed in VUR life. So I think it's just a kind of weird spam thing.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna get rid of him. He's gonna stay for a little bit. Bronies versus furries, a tale as old as time. I hate to tell you this, but bronies aren't furries.
Are they not?
Bronies are furries, and yeah, that's just how it be, Yug.
Oh, I'm so glad we went down this rabbit hole. This is great.
This is Patrick's like freaking sitting in his room. He's got pages of this shit printed out. He's dotting lines and crossing T's and just being like, it's all coming together.
No, it's the Pepe Sylvia bit. I got it posted on the wall. It's like, it's Blade Man. It's Blade Man. It's like Pepe. I'm like, yeah. It's like they fucked for this and they go for that. Mandy's a big whore, but also caused 9/11, which caused the Iraq invasions, and that for the.
Does Harambe make a guest appearance in this shit?
I don't.
It's like Tails gets trolled, but it makes me more uncomfortable.
I love Tails Gets Trolled.
That's self-aware though. That's
What?
a joke.
No, I don't think it's self-aware. The first
No, it's a
chapter is
joke.
No,
It's not Sonichu.
Tails Gets Trolled isn't nearly as entertaining as this one is to me for some reason, though.
Tails Gets Trolled has like its moments where it's like the whole page kind of sucks, and somebody will just say something out of left field where he's like, "You see this piece of paper right here? Well, there's nothing on it right now, but there's gonna be." Just stupid shit like that
Yeah.
that does not need to exist for no reason whatsoever. I love that shit.
it's like I don't know. I want to believe that it's made up, that it's like genuine. And I know that it's not anymore because right now it's being ghost written. Tails Gets Trolled's plot is like fucking like the guy, the original artist, he's got like he didn't want to do it anymore, but other people wanted to see the resolution of the plot, so he's got people drawing it out from here on out. So I don't know, but in the original panels, the original stuff, I think it was genuine. I'm in that camp.
I don't know. The thing is, I feel like he always felt like as a joke, Scuba and Shag is cool as fuck though. 'Cause that guy can actually draw.
Scoob and Shag is fucking legendary. I fucking love Scoob and Shag.
Yeah.
It becomes what's the chapter becomes JoJo's in?
I don't know.
That's too much. Isn't Beastars JoJo's?
Beastars is like kind of what Zootopia was gonna be originally.
Yeah.
Kind of hit like a weird point where it jumps the shark really hard, and then you're
You know
like,
what the better version of both of those was?
What?
"Was that?"
DNA.
Which I still need to watch because you're like the second person I think that's told me that.
Never
DNA
heard.
was really good. Like, for as short as it was and for being the, like, very simple story it was trying to tell.
Mhm.
No, it's fucking great. It's really well done.
Talking about Zootopia and the like, most people probably know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Zootopia abortion comic.
I feel like I
I
have
know the
seen it. Don't laugh at me not remembering. Shut up.
Let me break it down for you.
Basically,
Basically,
lost with animals.
it's basically what happens is like Nick and Judy are together, and she gets pregnant. She doesn't want to have the kid because she's got her career and shit. So she's like, I want to get an abortion. And Nick is like, but you can't get an abortion. It's a sin. And like the whole time it's looking around like the apartment, and the apartment there's like all this Catholic imagery. So it's just like it's super heavy-handed Catholic propaganda for the most part. I found out recently that dude has been doing a whole fucking series of this shit. Like there are other stories in this. There's one story like in the end, Judy leaves Nick because she's gonna do her thing, and it kind of makes her out as the villain, and him as like the sad one because she's like, I'm leaving you for a female fox, and he's just like, but why? We were gonna have the perfect Catholic family, and like then the next one I saw was literally like a Arctic fox talking to a polar bear woman. Turns out they're prostitutes hanging out. And turns out that Nick picks up the struggling snow fox prostitute because polar bears don't want to fuck a snow fox because you know what? You don't want to kill the bitch. And he ends up like giving her a bunch of money, and then she goes home, and oh, lo and behold, she's got a baby, and the baby's living on its own and weird shit. And I was like, what is this? What the fuck is this life? God damn it! I should go back in time and take that bullet for a rum.
The better version of that is the edited version.
I'm thinking
Nick
Arby's
goes
version.
to walk out the door, yeah, and I'm thinking Arby's.
God, the Arby's version is so fucking great. And Sax just posted it over in commentary where she's like, "Where would you go?" And he's like, "Honestly, I'm thinking Arby's." Because the whole time she's like, "Nick, you eat more Arby's than any man should ever do." He's like, "But they're sliders. They're sliders. They're so amazing. They fit in the palm of your hand. Can't you see how beautiful they are?"
Comic is known as "I Will Survive" by Borba.
That's it. I think the dude's Brazilian, if I remember right. I may be wrong, but it's a trip. Like, look at that shit.
It's very well drawn too.
That's the thing. Like, it's amazingly well drawn, and like the story's actually half-ass compelling. But I'm like, you picked a very weird subject, my dude.
Oh god, I can't remember what the one's called, but there's this one hentai that's known as like the Citizen Kane of hentai. I can't remember what. And it's like, what the fuck?
If you say emergence, I'm gonna beat you up.
I don't. Oh, what's the super secret sauce?
The version where Judy becomes a politician? What the hell?
Yep. She becomes a politician. She's dating a fucking female fox, and she gets her abortion. And it's weird.
Oh, my brain! This is too much. Oh. It's too many rabbit holes tonight, man. It's just
rabbit, haha, Judy Fox rabbit.
I'm gonna beat you up and take your lunch money.
I don't joke's on you. I'm poor.
I haven't
had a job in 3 months.
Take your Yeezys.
I don't have
I'll make you
Yeezys.
cry.
I have Skechers because I'm still a child at 26.
Do they light up while you walk, or do they light up all the time?
Sorry, somebody over here mentioned the Citizen Kane of hentai.
Yeah, yes, I was about to say, Sean McDonough. Do you know of the Citizen Kane of hentai, Mr. McDonough?
I mean, if we're talking the Citizen Kane of hentai, it comes down to one of two titles for real.
All right, let's look this up.
Like possibly three.
All right, give me.
You're a little pedestrian.
What would you say, Menthol? What is it?
I would say the two titles it comes down to is either La Blue Girl or really? Bible Black. I mean, I'm just calling it like it is.
Is Bible Black hentai?
Yes, it is.
It's literally like
it's Futanari hentai, dude.
Yeah.
Let's look at this. All right, I got Hentai Haven open.
No, you can't pull this up. No, you can't pull this up.
Oh wait,
Don't put this on
Did
stream.
not pull this up on stream.
Hentai Haven. Oh, okay. Hentai Haven doesn't
Oh
let
shit!
you.
The funk. The one I am thinking of is Emergence. Please don't beat me up.
I'm gonna beat you up. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me go get my keys.
Shit.
Whoop, that is a loud advertisement. Sorry if you've got your speakers on.
And he just over here turns it up, and he's got the loud and out loud
Yeah,
advertisement.
Banner knows what's
Me,
up.
daddy.
Oh yeah, Vanner. Shit, let's get him in here. Fuck off. Hey, Vanner.
Hey,
Hey.
Hello there.
how's it going?
Oh,
How's everybody doing?
Oh, we're all
Good.
good.
Going
We're
through
all
rabbit
good.
holes.
I saw you in
Talking
the
about
pod.
hentai.
Yeah. Vanner, what is the Citizen Kane of hentai?
Oh, jeez, I don't watch that much hentai. If I had to say though, like,
I mean, Night Shift Nurses is pretty well known, but like I said, that's a little pedestrian.
yeah,
Night shift nurse.
Billy, you better be glad gas is 3 1/4. Otherwise, I'd be up there.
oh man, that's an excellent question because like, we're talking like for all audiences, right?
I suppose.
Because like, Bible Black is like way over the top.
Yeah, Bible Black is like fucking extreme end of the like scale, but it's super well known. Same thing with the Blue Girl. Like the Blue Girl is just hardcore tentacle rape hentai, but like, you know, it's pretty well known. It's well known enough that Funkshire was telling a story that I had never heard before about somebody I've never fucking met in a completely different state buying a fucking DVD set. And I immediately guessed it was the Blue Girl box set, wasn't it? Yes, it was.
Yep. Tell that story again one day. For those that haven't heard it, because it's a trip.
I think it's been on the cast before.
Oh yeah, it's been on here a couple
Oh
times.
yeah.
Well, you know, I always end up had telling stories a couple times because we get new people and they haven't heard it, and I'm not gonna deprive them.
Oh, here's the third sequel. Never say goodbye to the
Yeah.
Zootopia
So
abortion
Carrie York
series.
says cool devices. Let me look at this.
All
Yeah,
devices is
like-
pretty good.
Cool Devices up there.
I mean, it's more of a oh, it's more of like short stories, but it all has a cohesive narrative, sort of.
See, I don't watch much, but I always read a lot of dojins and stuff, so I'm kind of flipping through like some of the ones I got just to see if any of these kind of stand out.
This
Yeah,
pink
that-
chick,
okay.
though.
I mean,
This one-
anything with Spider Waifu, you know, that's gonna tickle my pickle.
Oh yeah.
This pink chick is something else. Let me tell you. Woof.
Oh my god.
Are we all just looking at? Are we all just looking at hentai together now? Is that?
No,
what, is
I'm
that-
looking at
That's what we
the sequel to the Zootopia comic. Hold the phone. I gotta post this in commentary.
Nah, I'm actually sitting there watching yeah, on YouTube.
Whoa. I was not expecting that.
Holy shit.
Saxophone coming in hot and heavy, saying that my immortal is the Citizen Kane of hentai.
Jesus Christ.
My name is Ebony Black Darkness Dimension.
Hold on.
I got pink.
My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I'm a golf.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can do better now. Hold on. My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I'm a golf. No, that's worse.
I like how
Yeah,
the one
whatever.
where it sounds like you're like holding up your hands, like professing to the masses. Oh my god! like you're announcing, like you're fucking Benito Mussolini in Rome, telling people that you're a goth.
My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I'm a golf.
Yeah, he's a goth. Vanner, good evening, Vanner. Sorry, it's a hijack you coming on, but so you jumped into the pile. You got some good word to share with us. What's going on, dude?
Do I have good words? No, like the community went down for a month, and I was like, oh no, is this gonna be the end of Fluffy? And then like that shit came back up. I was like, all right, I already got some shit scanned. Let's get it posted. And then like I've had no good ideas for the past month and a half.
It's the worst.
It really is, because like I've had a whole bunch of other bullshit I've had to do, and like I have accomplished nothing in the past 6 weeks.
That's a mood.
Oh, I fucked up.
What
So,
yeah.
most everybody's probably heard of like the "Don't Pick on Me, Miss Nagatoro" or Nagatoro. We know what we're talking about. Got an
Yeah.
idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell me they're at it again.
No. Well, the author beforehand did some really cute as like Naruto and Hinata stuff, and like I saw that, and I was like, oh wait, I'm like, I can't remember. Like he's done a lot of stuff, and I clicked it, and I forgot he did one where the protagonist gets fucked by monkeys at the zoo. Like I saw that, and I was like, oh no, I forgot about that. And I was like,
Why would you do this?
why, like what would make you wake up in the morning and be like, gonna draw a comic about a little girl getting fucked by
Like,
monkeys?
that's some evil ass shit. Like that's like somebody waking up in the morning and being like, "I'm gonna draw Grape Kun NTR manga." Like, bro, what the fuck is
Dude,
wrong
don't
with
draw
you?
Grape Kun into what the fuck?
I mean, the thing about that's pure fucking evil. Like one of the zookeepers comes over and he's like, "She's gonna be my waifu," and takes the cardboard cutout home and just like fucking turns it into basically a dartboard for his dick.
Are you implying that he like throws himself with his dick straight out at the
Flying, and he's just sitting there with his dick out, and he's like, "I'm
Oh.
gonna hit her one day."
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
on a related note, I got handed a drug addict's computer yesterday.
Did you
'cause
find
a friend-
cocaine?
Oh,
Did you
huh.
find cocaine in the motherboard? What?
No, like, well, this guy's dead, so but he. I know, great story. But like a friend of mine was like, hey, you know, my mom's friend, he was this druggie died, and she wants anything that's on his computer. I'm like, but do you? So I've got a laptop.
Shit on here.
I haven't opened it up yet because I'm like if I find all sorts of horrible stuff, I'm not going to be surprised. But like, also, I can't really report this guy to the police because he OD'd.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, it's been a week.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
You know what? I just thought of, like, we were talking about the Citizen Kane of hentai. I just thought of what's probably my candidate because it's so goddamn silly.
What?
And I'm trying to fucking find it. I cannot remember the name of it. He's a pretty well-known artist, but he made this story where there's these 3 girls and they're picking on this one dude. Well, they're torturing him for the most part, and his dick pops off. But there's no blood, it just pops off. They find that they can attach it anywhere. Turns out, dude's mom is a witch, and she's kind of clumsy. It's to the point that she lost her husband's funeral photo and replaced it with a picture of Bob the Bee Sap. And basically, like, the whole thing is she's like, I hope he grows up to be such a great man like his father. And then by, like, the end of it, he's apparently, like, become such a great man because he's fucked all these bitches so many times that he turns into Bob the Bee Sap because that's the fucking joke.
What?
And I'm trying to fucking find this.
Oh, it doesn't
Like-
end where he's like yelling, "Mom!"
He's like, mad. Like, there's just Bob the Bee Sap there with his dick out. And you're just like, well, okay then.
God damn.
Okay.
I'm trying. It's a real thing. I promise you, it's a real thing, and I'm trying
No,
my best to remember
I
I
who
believe
the
it.
fuck made it.
I know it is. I know it is. We
Menthol's doubting me over here. I can't have him doubt me.
No, I believe it, dude. What are you talking about? I'm doubting you. I read the entirety of a fucking comic called My Balls unironically, dude.
Wait, was
You were fucking tearing up on that shit too.
Wait, did you read the comic unironically, or is the comic called My Balls Unironically? End quote.
Both.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fury's got like real fucking touching in a real hard way.
Hard.
I know exactly how I worded that. Thank you. But nah, like for real, My Balls, aka Oritama, like for real, that comic actually has some heart in it for being like, you know, dumb jerk off material with the way that it's framed and shit. It kind of gets interesting pretty quick.
It's always really something when you're watching something for your own personal pleasure, and then you're like, but the plot on this is really good.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened with Katawa Shoujo. I came for the facts, but I stayed for the love.
That's why I can't do
It's
Monster
like you
Musume,
finished
man.
it. Everybody's like, "What happened? Did you enjoy it?" He's like, "I finished it. I never came. I arrived."
That's it. Never came once, just arrived.
That's why I can't do Monster Musume. I feel too much for the characters. but it's like aggressively horny,
Mm.
But,
nonstop.
like, you'll end up in like that weird state of mind. I think me and Menthol are in, where we watched Monster Musume become like kind of a zombie series now.
Yeah.
Where like it was really cute, and it was just like, hey, they're going on adventures with the girls again. Like, cool. And now it's all like, we're gonna just start hooking these bitches up with random people. And I was like,
No,
that's kind
what
of weird.
I'll tell you what killed it, and I described this the other night to somebody. I think it was Billy or somebody I was talking
Yeah,
to
the
about this.
editor fucked it.
The editor started telling him, "No, you have to introduce a new one all the time."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I kind of want to go into these individual character stories," and he was like, "No, you're gonna introduce a new one."
Because he had a lot of really good ones where it was like, there's like stories like, because he got to the point where I felt like the furthest they really needed to go was like probably expand on like the Monstar girls or the what was it, the Mon Squad girls.
Yeah, the
Mm.
zombie, the Cyclops, and the ogre.
Yeah.
And the doppelganger.
All right. Wait, who's
like,
the
what?
doppelganger? I don't remember that one.
Doppel.
Yeah, her name was literally Doppel.
Yeah.
Fake fan.
Vanner,
Ah, squad.
Vanner, you ever
Shun the poser.
Vanner, you ever watch Monster Musume or read? Monster
I've
Musume?
actually not.
You're
Do you-
lucky.
Do you know the characters?
Isn't that where like the big titty moth girlfriend came from?
No.
No,
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 that wasn't
that's
it.
something
No.
else.
Yeah.
No, I mean I've heard of it, but I've not read. Like, I don't watch a whole lot of anime.
I actually let me see if I still have them.
Oh shit! That actually reminds me. I got a good one for us to. I'm just gonna put that up on the. That'll be this stream for now. Anyway, I got a good
Let me
thing.
see if I had the original comics they came from. Yeah, here we go.
I got a good juncture point for us to close out. A good topic. Good fun topic for the night when we guys are ready. If you still want to talk about this though.
Oh, go ahead.
No, then don't worry about it. You said you wanted to find something.
Yeah, right here. I am going to post this and censor it.
I'm gay for my living billionaire jet plane.
That's not
Not my
it at all.
Oh. Let me see.
Yeah, there-
Oh,
I
this
know
is-
about this
original
comic.
is
This
coming
like
from.
isn't this the off-brand one or some shit?
No, this is
It's
the original.
Same guy.
This is Crabman before he actually got like a syndication deal and started getting paid for it.
Oh, okay.
He was a
And-
very horny crab.
Yeah, this eventually evolved into Monster Musume.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty
Of
cool.
course, you post the fucking spider girl.
You can't
You're good
stop him,
goddamn
dude.
right.
She's
I
got
had both of them.
she's got 8 hands. Anyway.
4 hugs at a time.
So this week so this week I opened up a new channel on the Discord server for Fluffcast called Peanut Gallery, where just about every week I'm gonna ask a question about just some shit of the audience and of potentially the hosts. And the question was this week. I think I've asked this to you guys before on the other show. What was your first exposure to anime? What was your first quote unquote Japanimation you watched? Did you like it? Are you still an avid pursuer of Japanimation? Now, Vanner, as our guest for the evening, I'd like you to answer this question first.
Sure. My first exposure to anime was in the mid '90s, and I watched. It was either Cowboy Bebop or it was Akira. And as far as jumping on points for anime go, those are like two of the best ways to go.
Definitely.
Because like Akira is iconic. It's super fucked up, especially towards the end. But
Oh yeah.
it gives you it gives you a huge knowledge base for things that happen later in anime.
Mhm.
And it was either that or Cowboy Bebop, and Cowboy Bebop is just so damn good that we're still talking about it 30 years later.
Now, did that sort of like spark did you ever have a weeaboo phase or?
Oh, we've all been weeaboos, we've all been party girls, we've all been juggalos. We all have. But as I always say, you can be a weeaboo without being a weeaboo about it, and that was definitely me. Because like I picked up like Samurai Champloo, Azumanga Daioh, and just a whole spectrum of everything from like hardcore graphic violence to like on into hentai to like the really sweet happy, slice of life stuff. And, it's as far as the medium goes, it's got everything you could possibly want.
You see your Evangelions, you see your Lucky Stars, you see the whole spread.
You see your Bible black.
Exactly.
That's cool. That's cool.
How about you?
Well, me? Oh, mine's actually pretty simple. I had a whole bunch of VHSs as a kid of like your standard Disney movies and shit. And then there was one that was different from the rest. It was Kiki's Delivery Service. And I knew, as a kid, I knew it was different, but I couldn't quite put a finger on it. Like, I didn't understand, like, the difference. So yeah, Kiki's Delivery Service was my very first exposure to anime. And then Pokemon didn't really count for me. It wasn't really Japanese. It was just what was cool, as a kid. I was born in 95 for perspective. And then my weeaboo phase, I was just into all the edgy shit. That's what I loved. I loved like Death Note. I thought Elfen Lied was the greatest thing on earth because there was blood and tits in it.
Hey, a man of quality.
And then the worst part was that I met a chick at a con who was super into Elfen Lied. So to try to get in her pants again, I watched an episode in the hotel night. It's on the hotel the night after, and I was like, "Wait, this shit fucking sucks. I don't think I should talk to this girl anymore."
Nah, I feel you on the edgy shit, like pulling you in, because that pulled me in originally on Hellsing back in the day, the old series from 2001 on it.
Yeah.
And that series sucks.
I've never seen. I haven't seen any of the big anime pillars outside of like your Ghibli stuff. And nowadays, I just like whatever Menthol says is cool. I watched. Like most recently, we watched Red Line, and that shit was pretty tight.
When you say pillars, you mean stuff like Cowboy Bebop or Akira,
everything you've mentioned. Eva, Cowboy Bebop, Akira. I have not watched that. I would say the main, my biggest things I've watched are your Dragon Balls. Like the original Dragon Ball is my favorite series, and Berserk, because Berserk is unfucking touchable.
All right, have you seen like a Voltron or any of those older series like that?
I saw you made me watch like 3 episodes of Gundam G, where all the nations are fighting about it, and they got that one flamboyant fella, G Gundam. Yeah, that's it. I haven't really watched. The only mecha anime I've watched is Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Now that you mentioned that, I did watch Voltron on its original run in the 80s. I had completely forgot about that as being an anime, but you're right.
I was gonna say I totally forgot about it because I always think of Ronin Warriors as being the first one that I saw, but I was thinking hard the other day about it. I think my first actual anime was fucking Gotcha Man. I think I saw reruns of that and like Speed Racer before I run into anything else.
My first anime was Brave Star, Extra Native American Man.
Extra Native American Man, Strength of the Bear. Man, fuck that cartoon. That cartoon fucking sucks so hard.
Dude, I'll never forget, like, my dad got me a Brave Star action figure because he found it at a garage sale. And he brought it to me, and, like, it had a hat, and the hat was, like, made of metal. So it was very weird. And the hat did not stay on. You could take the hat off. I was like, why would I want to take his hat off? And then, like, his hat would fall off and about break my toe because it weighed like a pound.
Like,
it was early 80s?
Yep.
This was for me it was the mid 90s.
Brave Star, I want to say was like 89.
Let's look at
was it like 89, 91 somewhere in there?
Man,
there, 87.
That really ages the group here.
What's it called? Yeah. There's 2 tiers. There's me and Billy, and then there's the other guys. Everyone else is much older than us.
Head and the new head.
How the hell do they have 65 episodes of this shit?
I know, right? That's like Cowboys and Moon Mesa or fucking Biker Mice from Mars getting a bunch of episodes, and you're like, how the fuck?
Menthol, if I could interrupt for a moment. We got a boy in chat here, Adam here. He says his first was Flame of Recca. How do you feel about that?
I haven't seen Flame of Recca, actually.
Let me look at this. I got a clip here. Our boy Recca unleashes all 7 of his dragons. They got cute girls here.
I remember.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen any of it. So
I remember seeing that at the Blockbuster. Like, I never picked it up, but it always looked cool. But I was always trying to get one of the Dragon Ball movies that was never there. It was like the actual Dragon Ball movie, the princess one. I cannot remember the name of it. But finally got my chance to get that, and then like after that they quit carrying anime.
Now, bro, if we want to flex hard on some dumb shit for a minute, I think I know where we can really shine for just a little bit, Funkshire, and like maybe Vanner. I think you'll probably be able to tag team with us in on this one.
What you
Let's
got?
hear it.
Tokyo Pop manga, go.
God damn it.
Fucking go. I know
Fucking.
you got some in your pocket.
Oh no, dude! I got Samurai Deeper Kyo over there.
I love Halloween.
God, I love Halloween. I saw that shit all the time. Never picked it up. It looked weird as fuck, but I was like so into Samurai Deeper Kyo because it was like, oh man, he's actually killing people with his sword. He ain't bitching out like Kenshin.
I got DN Angel. What you got?
I got Tokyo Mew Mew, motherfucker.
Woo!
I got the Ragnarok manga or manhwa for some reason that was absolute fucking trash.
I got the entirety of Chobits.
I got
Fucking just all a clamp.
I got fucking Love Hina, the whole goddamn series.
Ooh, that's a good pull. That's a good pull.
I got AI Love You over here.
God.
I have no idea what you guys
What
are
the
talking
fuck?
about. I'm just sitting.
The only
Hold
one of those
on,
I really
super,
like is
Super high
Joab's.
tier weebery.
I'm just sitting in the corner and like this is like watching my two uncles like go back and forth like, oh, remember when? Yeah, man, that was great.
No, this is like, you know, in fucking Dragon Ball, whenever they sit there and watch them and they're like, oh my god, I can almost keep up. My eyes are adjusting.
No.
Yes,
Yeah, it's basically that bullshit.
that's what it feels like. I know you guys are saying words, but the sentences, they're just not clicking.
I never watched it.
Because they were like at one point, manga was like the Wild West here in America. Like it was before. Nowadays it's still kind of like that, but you got to look harder to find the wild shit. So, like, because like the other day I was going.
No, it's a lot more streamlined and like
Yeah.
preserved. Most of it's pretty much in Viz's hands.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
like I went because it used to be. Let's see, it was Kodanshu, there was Shonen Jump, there was Tokyo Pop, there
It was Dark
was
Horse.
Dark Horse.
Of course.
Because Dark Horse was putting out fucking great shit for a long time.
Dude, because you know they had Berserk and they had fucking Hellsing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they also had the Battle Angel later releases.
That's true.
And Elfen Lied for a little while.
God, there was a bunch. Nowadays, it's like the weirdest one I've seen recently. I saw one that was called like "Do You Like Tall Girls?" and I was like, "Yes, yes, I do." And I picked it up and I was like, "Oh, she's not tall at all.
That's
I've
how they
been
get you.
duped. I've
She's
been
Japanese tall. This is bullshit."
I've been
Like when
schnuckledorfed.
It's like Strickledorf. It's like when I found out that Sailor Jupiter's not even tall. They're like, she's the tallest girl ever. And like, how tall is she? I gotta see. She's an Amazon. She's 5'7".
It's not tall.
Well,
It's
yeah,
tall
because
for its sake.
Sailor Moon's like 4'11" or something stupid like
Something
that.
ridiculous
What
like
the
that.
fuck? Wait,
Sailor Jupiter's Amazon. How tall is she? Like 5'8".
dude, what the fuck? What part of your brain has stored the Sailor Moon height knowledge? Because goddamn, 4'11", that's how tall Sailor Moon is.
Everybody
Did you
has
actually
a,
look it up?
Yeah, I actually just googled it. 4'11" on the nose.
Fuck.
everybody has a
There's more
fucking
of my brain
favorite
waves than I
Sailor
thought.
Scout.
Oh my god.
If somebody tells you they don't have a favorite Sailor Scout, they are a goddamn liar.
Bruh, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's Sailor Mercury. What up?
It
I
is
ain't even gonna pretend.
Sailor Mercury, it is.
I don't know these
Sailor
Sailor.
Mercury, like, in there for life, bro.
Let me look
Got
at these
that
Sailor
weird
Scouts
ass, like,
quickly.
Hey guys, we got to censor the fact that Jupiter, or not Jupiter, but Uranus and Neptune are fucking lesbians. Let's make them cousins, but not change the dialect.
Yup.
Making really creepy cousins.
So weird.
All right, who's the one with the brown hair and the ponytail?
That's Jupiter.
All right, Sailor Jupiter, that's mine.
Yeah, she's number 2 on my list, man. She's pretty high tier.
I was always Sailor Mars as my second.
Which one's Sailor Mars?
Red
The
dress,
long black hair.
Red dress, black. Oh, she's the one that looks
Or
like
orange dress, black hair.
One that shot fire.
Oh, she's the one that looks like Tifa. Okay.
Bobobo. Oh, hold on. Somebody just called out Bobobo in the chat.
Is someone going with Bobo?
Everybody knows about Bobobo.
Dude, I saw the ads for it for Toonami and I was just like, that's fucking retarded. That's so stupid.
Yeah, everyone did, but they also said I gotta watch this shit.
So you guys might not know about this one that I'm a big fan of. This little manga that comes out every once in a while called One Piece.
Dude, you
It's
guys.
got a few chapters out.
You
It
people
bothers
have-
me that there's so many fucking episodes of that.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Are
Oh,
you
it's not
fucking
even close.
kidding me?
No,
It's 1,010 episodes as of last week, and we're not even close to being done.
God.
This series will continue. By the time the last star in the universe fades out, the writer will only be 90% done.
Dude,
I'm telling you though, like, it's wild as fuck with the payoffs that have happened. Because I was just talking with somebody about this earlier today. There is a tattoo that shows up on a character's head way back when I was like 12 years old or some shit reading this fucking story. And then whenever I'm like about 21, 22, 23 years old, something like this, that tattoo suddenly becomes insanely fucking plot relevant.
what the hell?
Like, god fucking damn. This is the greatest story of my generation.
There's also in that same vein, kind of the same organization that Menthol's talking about. There's a bit where you find out some characters like escape thanks to this organization, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I bet he just like had some generic silhouettes. And you go back and look at the escape that we're talking about. No, you see these characters very distinctive silhouettes running
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, it's not like he's bullshitting this and like retroactively putting stuff in there. Like, no, he planned this out ahead of time.
And the worst part is you're not gonna have a fucking Miura situation where he's gonna die before it's over. Oda will find a way to stay alive until the heat death of the universe to write this story.
Oda smokes like fucking 2 cigarettes at a time, 4 packs a day. He don't give a shit. This man will finish One Piece or he will die trying, and he will not die trying.
What was the bit? We're gonna be in a fucking retirement home listening to Blink-182 on our Microsoft Halo 3 Zunes, and Odatron will still be writing chapter.
No. Oda will be done by that point. It's gonna be Hunter x Hunter will be coming out of hiatus.
Oh, right. What was it? Odatron 4000 will be producing One Piece chapters.
So we just rolled. Guys, I was listening to my Zune, and I had a thought. Did you guys know that Hunter x Hunter is supposed to come off hiatus next week?
What are you talking about?
Someone
Half-Life 3 comes out.
Someone tell Santa's tombstone that Hunter x Hunter is coming out of hiatus.
You just hear from like under the ground. You hear like, prove it. Santa, you've been under there an awful long time. You sure you don't want to come up?
I'll come out when there's something worth coming out for.
That's
exactly
so fucking Santa. I can't, man. Oh, man.
I'm gonna wait for the hiatus to get a couple episodes so I can just binge it all at one time. Let me know.
Oh god.
Because Santa does not watch anything on release. He wants to watch it all at one time, so he waits for it all to come out so he can binge it.
To be fair, that is a good method for some shows because we did that with Seven Deadly Sins last season.
Yeah, but not the big ones.
Bro, we blew through. Like, I swear to God, we went through like 16 episodes the first night we started watching some of that shit.
Yeah, but you can't do that shit for like massive spanning
Like
stuff like One Piece.
Yeah,
Like if you
no.
sat and watched all the episodes of One Piece, you know, die.
No. Straight up, the best way I would say to watch One Piece is there's a recent like edit that somebody's come out with where they have cut the shit down into like about 45-minute, 48-minute episodes or so. And they've edited together like 3 episodes at a time. Fucking cut out a lot of the filler bullshit. That is easily the most manageable way to watch this shit now.
That's clever.
We did teach about Bleach. I'm gonna read in the chat like Claymore was a trip. I remember Claymore because Claymore seemed interesting, but I just never quite got into it.
Claymore was pretty fucking cool there for a while. I kept up with that one for about, I want to say about 3 or 4 books.
I remember when we had the big like our big teaching moment, telling everybody about Bleach and how that shit the bed and how it went.
About how they got the magic fucking butthole jewel out of Rukia's soul or whatever, and then butterflies and became a thing, and he was like, haha, it was all part of my plan. My sword hypnotized you about a fucking mile and a half back.
What?
What's up, bitch? You gotta fight the time train. Are you strong enough to defeat me in one stroke? Nope. Then too bad. Go back and train with your dad. Fight the train.
Yeah, like that. Oh my god! Like the weird places like Bleach went, and then they like. I got so mad there at the end. They introduced a dude. His whole thing was he had dominion over the color black in a world of fucking death gods and a manga. And like the fan translation had it perfect where they called his like Bankai paint it black. And I was like, that is fucking amazing. And then like
fucking metal was
like, fucking metal is good, fucking great. And then it was like he jobs really hard, and then they changed his fucking Bankai name to like Ichimonji or some shit like that. Jumanji is what they call him. I don't fucking know. And I was just like, you got like, come on, guys, y'all had something there. That could have been really cool. Because that was the funniest part to me about Bleach is like the 4 strongest Soul Reapers ever all job like a motherfucker to not Hitler and his not Nazi army. And we're just sitting there like, no, that's a Hitler.
That's a Hitler.
You can't fool me. That's a Hitler right there.
All right.
It's like, let's kill everybody cool because not Hitler needs to seem strong.
I never got into Bleach. That was just a little outside my range there.
The first 2 seasons of Bleach are really good. I'll even go so far as to say that Hueco Mundo was really good. But after that, it should have just stopped.
You know, I never really understood the appeal of that sort of anime. Like, I never got into Dragon Ball. I never got into Bleach. I never got into Naruto. Like, I don't know why that, like, the magic ninja powers never really appealed.
It's one of those things where it's like Naruto. We can even say about Naruto. Naruto peaked in the first season, where that Zabuza fight was like fucking amazing, and then the tuning exams were pretty cool because they give us like a Rock Lee, but
Yeah, but the problem with the tuning exams is it has the fight with Neji, where Neji is literally telling Naruto the thing that is right, and he's like, "Fuck you, Neji, you're wrong," and the story is like, "Fuck you, Neji, you're wrong." And then later on, the story's like, actually, Neji was totally right, though.
that's they're just like, "Fuck you, Reggie, you no-seeing motherfucker."
No, man, it's all about hard work, and it doesn't matter about being born into the special clan or whatever. And the only reason Naruto succeeded is because he was totally born with the fucking magic fox in his ass that gives him all the goddamn power in the world. Oh. And his dad was a super special ninja that had all kinds of special ninja shit in his bloodline. Oh.
And who's to forget?
Oh, no.
Oh, you know, it doesn't
Fuck, we literally went against our own message. Fuck.
How about the sequel series where they just combined all the bullshit from Boruto's dad and Neji into one person?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
What about the shit where Rock Lee was like the actual hero of the goddamn show and he didn't get hardly any screen time at all?
How about the fact that Mamoru Uchiha only respected 2 fighters, 2 fucking ninjas in the whole show, and that was the first
And one
Hokage,
of them was Guy.
and the other one was Might Guy.
Because he was like, "Holy shit, dude, I'm immortal and you are fucking my day up."
All right, so Vanner, have you don't do Naruto, right?
No, not at all.
Do you have any knowledge?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Like, running with your arms behind you. That's about it.
Okay, so Madara Uchiha is the big ugly bad guy. All right, he's like really strong. You don't understand. He's like really strong. He's got a lot of
Is
bullshit.
that the snake one?
No, that's Orochimaru. Wake up, Billy.
No, this dude is like a fucking ninja god that has been brought back to life who can fucking summon like meteors from space and dead bodies and shit on the fly, no problem.
It's really important that a tree grows, okay? You don't understand. All right, so this guy's like next level. Don't fuck with him, all right? And there's 2 different ways you can fight as a ninja in Naruto, all right? You can either do your punches and your kicks, or you can shoot out your ninja magic. This fella Might Guy, he can't do the magic. He can only do punches and kicks, and that's pretty Bush League. Might Guy punched and kicked Madara Uchiha enough, almost fucking killed the guy. You don't mess with Might Guy.
Like, this dude has basically trained his punches and kicks to the point where he can do shit way better than the magic. Like, yeah, that's all fucking cool that you can light me on fire with your fucking stupid ninja magic, but I can literally punch a hole in you like a shotgun.
And the entire series.
Come get some.
And the entire series, this guy's a fucking joke character with a stupid haircut.
Like he's got his pupil Rock Lee who idolized him and like cut his hair like it. And Rock Lee has one of the rawest moments in anime ever. Where in the tuning exams he's fighting another like special snowflake some bitch like Naruto, but he's the sand Naruto basically. He's Sand Naruto. We'll just call him that. He's fighting him. This dude, you can't touch him because he's got magic sand that can basically it makes his defense impermeable. Well, Rock Lee's fighting him, kind of getting his butt kicked. Guy tells him, "Hey, Rock, you can take the training weights off." And he starts taking them off, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's going to take these little dinky weights off. What's that going to do?" He's standing on top of a large stone. Like this stone's probably what, 20 feet tall, something
Yeah,
like that.
25.
Something like that, yeah.
He's standing on top of him. He's like, "This is gonna be fun," and he drops the weights. The weights leave a crater in the floor and like just blow up all this dust. They were like,
Blows up like a good fucking 15, 20-foot cloud of dust when they hit.
stupid heavy. Now this dude is like so fast. This guy's magic sand can't keep up with him anymore, and he just starts like schooling this Joker.
Oh my god, he
Because
fucking
like the
dicks
dude's been
on
sitting
him.
there looking bored the whole time while his magic sand protects him up until this point. And then as soon as he jumps off of that thing after those weights hit, this motherfucker looks shook. Just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Where the hell did he go?
How
I love the
about
badass normal characters. That's the
Yeah.
shit I'm there for.
Yep, just
Like, it's one of the
It's great.
hypest moments in that whole series. That's one of the reasons Naruto is very fondly remembered, is because of that scene.
dude, everyone loves their
Yeah.
low tier gods.
Yeah,
No.
that's pretty fun.
Here.
Also,
It's like the whole-
God.
The whole thing with like Gar is like his whole life nobody's ever laid a hand on him. Then all of a sudden like Rock Lee just starts like handing his ass to him, just like, "No man, that fucking Tanuki you got in that jar ain't gonna do shit right now."
Gets him with a big ass axe kick to the top of the head and just like makes that motherfucker look at the floor. And he just goes, what?
all right, I gotta interject here for a moment. Santa, good evening. Nice to see you, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we gotta close up shop now. We're going on 2.5 hours. My bad, boss.
Fuck the
That's
timer. We
fine.
go as long
Early
as we want.
Naruto is pretty great. I used to be super obsessed with that show.
Yeah, I love Naruto too. But anyway, boys, thank you as always for coming out to the cast. Thanks for doing the show with me. It really means a lot. Sorry about the 2-week break. Got a little crazy over here. But whatever, the site's back up. The show is still on. Vanner, my man Vanner, hitting that creativity drop. But let me tell you, man, it's going to hit you. It'll come back. Just got to give it some time.
Here's open.
All right. But anyway, you boys have an excellent night. And thank you as always for doing this with me.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having us, and I'll have my stream here in about 45 minutes.
Yep, you can see us on twitch.tv/Funkshire. All right, Fluffcast, thank you so much for a fantastic show as always. It's been tons of fun. I love doing this. I really do. I love getting together with the boys. I love shooting the shit. I love laughing my ass off every Saturday. It's wonderful. Anyway, go send the Fluffy community staff the love and support that they deserve for getting the site back up. And take care of yourself. Have a nice Saturday night. Stay safe. Bye-bye.